waiting for the green light to come on here to say that we are getting cracking, and we are on. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sport, we are here for the final game of round number 11 of the Rugby League. And I tell you what, this is a cracker game to finish up on. My goodness me, we just saw an absolutely raucous game in the Panthers-Rabbitohs game where the Panthers won 48 to 12. No, sorry, not 48 to 12. That was the Titans game last week. They won 56 to 12, which is ridiculous. In today's game, guys, we have the Parramatta Eels going up against the Manly Seagulls. And I tell you what, it's going to be a cracker. Manly's team today, Tommy Trbojevic is the fullback with Saab and Garrick as the wingers, Parker and Harper in the centres, Schuster and Cherry Evans in the halves, Paseka and Tapau in the front row forward line with Croker as a hooker, Olakatau, Kepi and Trbojevic as the second rowers. They're a very good team for Manly at Bankwest. Now, this game is a massive rivalry game. We all know that. These two teams have hated each other for a long time, decades, like literally 50, 60 years. These two teams have despised each other. And there is so much passion that goes into this rivalry every single year, every single game, and every single week. These two teams just really simply cannot stand each other. Now, Parramatta Eels, obviously, they have a pretty decent team themselves. They've got Gutherson as their fullback with Sivo and Ferguson as the wingers, Opacek and Blake in the centres, Arthur and Moses in the halves, Campbell Gillard with Paulo in the front row forward line with Reid Marnie as the number 9, Papali'i, Madison and Brown as the back rowers there. It's a very good team themselves. They obviously sit in second place right now. They haven't lost. They've lost one game this year. They've lost one game. That was the Dragons of all teams. The Dragons, which is just ridiculous. So look, I think, this is going to be a great game. I'm going to take the Eels. I want to take Manly because I do believe this, obviously, rest in peace to the great man, Bobby Fulton. Fantastic player of the game. Very great advocate for the sport of rugby league. He was the reason why this rivalry here between Parramatta and Manly really erupted and really got going really heavy. So obviously I really back in the Manly Seagulls today to really try and play for the great man that was Bobby Fulton. But I do feel like the Eels will be able to sneak it. Now, I'm not convinced in Eels in any game ever. The Eels are a team that can win a game by 50, but also lose that same game by 50. They can go up by 24 and still probably lose that game. That's how the Eels play. It's really, really odd the way that this team is. They just don't know how to make you convinced that they're a good winning team. The Eels will never be able to make you convinced that they're going to win the comp. They're never able to actually make you believe that this is their year, right? They always say this is their year, but they never actually make you believe it, right? So that's why I get confused. I'm going to take the Eels here by 6 points. No, 1 point. I'm going to take by 1. I'm taking the Eels by 1. I think this is going to be a cracker game. Manly haven't played anybody of note besides Panthers. Lost the Panthers. Every other team they've beaten obviously aren't that great of a team. Every other team that they have beaten, they have been strugglers. Like obviously the Titans. Obviously like all these other teams that they have played. So I want to see Manly play a good team, and Parramatta are a relatively good team. They still have a lot of struggles in their game. They still have a lot of parts in their game that need work. But I just feel like Manly haven't played anybody of note yet. So I'm going to hold my judgment until after this game. Melmo says, this is Eels' year. Teresa Adams says, where's the live at? What do you mean? This is at Bankwest Stadium in Sydney. NRL Wizards has come on Manly. I tipped you, make me proud. Melmo says, this is Eels' year. You're an idiot. Sporting says, rest in peace. He obviously rest in peace to the great man that was a big Bobby Fulton. Sushka Carr says, how's the Cowboys going? They're all right. They're just outside the 8, but they haven't played anybody of note. When they play somebody of note, they're going to get flogged, like they got flogged against the Roosters the other week. But here we go, guys. The game is about to get started. We are on 20 likes. Let's hit that thumbs up button right now. Let's get up to 25 before the game starts. Obviously, subscribe if you are new around here. We are so damn well close. We're just above 250 subscribers away now. Ridiculous from 10,000. Look at us go. We are flying. KG says, should Ponga leave? If he wants to win a premiership, more than likely, yeah, he should. But we'll talk about that soon. But Manly here to kick this ball off, and Parramatta will have the ball to start off the game. Jason Craig says, bring back the Cubbies. Get around the Cubbies. We all love the Cubbies, but I can't do it because obviously that's on during the day for me, and I do have work. So once we can get this channel bigger and I can start focusing more on this channel, make a career out of it, then I'll start doing baseball again and basketball again and all these other sports. But first tackle here for the Eels. Blake Ferguson gets past the 20-metre line here. It's Freddie says, good run, Paulo. NRL Wizard says, what are you giving away at 10K? One of these posters and also an NRL jersey. So an NRL jersey to one of you guys alongside one of my posters that I've created for all the different teams. I'll hook that person up with that. So 4 tackle here for the Eels. They're 45 metres out here from their own line. Now, I think Nathan Brown's a very good player. I think Nathan Brown was very underrated coming into this year. He is a guy that really just knuckles down, and although he isn't really the kind of player that you would expect to be good in this kind of current climate of the NRL, he just really is a solid player that I really respect after what I've seen this season. But Eels will kick this ball down here to Manly. I think this is honestly a 1-point game here. Jed said, I think that this is just a 1-point game here for either of these two teams. But Eels will get a good slam going there, 10 metres out from the Manly line. First tackle, 1 minute gone. Katie says, favourite NBA player, mine's Curry. We'll talk about NBA on another stream, but here we go. Second tackle here for Manly. They're 15 minutes out here. This game's too big for me, in my opinion, to be talking about other sports right now. Like, obviously, some games are shithouse. If this game ends up being shithouse, I'll talk about whatever, but this game's going to be a good game. So third tackle here for Tapau. Tapau's going to get past the 30-metre line, fourth tackle. Brown says, who's winning BKR? Well, it's 0-0 right now, obviously, but I have taken Eels by 1 point. I'm taking Eels by 1 in an absolute thriller. We all know last year, Tommy Trbojevic nearly breaks away there past the 40-metre line, fifth tackle. We all know last year with this game, Manly won the second game really well, but realistically should have won the first game in a nail-biter too. They scored a try on the siren there, but it got called back for a forward pass, and it just never was a forward pass. Manly won both games last year in my eyes. They got robbed of a victory in the first game. So, overall, I think that Manly have the heads up over the Eels at the moment. There will be a set restart here for Parramatta. They're 25 metres out from their own line. They'll get second tackle. Sportracken says he was just average. He's just scored a try. Who's this? Jacob Arthur's overrated. I think, look, it's not overrated. He's played one game, dude. Like, relax. But people aren't saying he's a great player just yet. They're just saying he had a great debut. And I disagree. I think he was okay. But yeah, obviously, he scored a try, and that was a good try. But Arthur's is still a long way away from being that next level guy. Melmo says Morgan Harper is a very solid defensive centre. He is. I like him. I noticed him at the Titans Manly game at Mudgee. He took so long out of his time just to sit there and talk to a disabled man outside of the ground after the game. He's a very nice guy, Morgan Harper. But fifth tackle here, Moses will put that ball up here, and it's going to be a Tommy Turbo who brings the ball down 20 metres out here from their own line. Good run, and smacks down Gutherson. Preston Hadfield says, do you think the reffing was fair last game? Yes, I think it's always one side, especially when it's a Storm or Penrith game. No, that was a fair game between Panthers and Rabbitohs, and the Rabbitohs have absolutely no excuses at all. Absolutely no excuses at all. I took the Rabbitohs, but that was a very disappointing performance from them, and there's no excuses from them at all. The refereeing was completely fine in that game. Third tackle here, Tapau gets the offload away, though. Second tackle here, sorry. So Trbojevic gets that ball at the left-hand side here. Chance here for Manly to break away. Kepi with a very good run gets it to the halfway point. Jordan says, what's your thoughts on the last game? It just showed that the Panthers and Storm are two separate teams compared to the rest of the comp. Forward tackle for Manly. If the Eels can win this game by a good 30 points, then they'll start to put themselves in that little category, but they're not in the category yet. Right-hand side, Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans here. Fakes the pass to Trbojevic. Still going here. Cherry Evans has just slipped around Papali'i. Gets the offload away to Jake Trbojevic. Trbojevic gets the ball back here for the big old number 8, Ola Cattell. Taken down 35 metres out of the line. NRL Wizard says, did anyone get bin last game? Tuned in late. No bins in the last game. So right-hand side here for Manly. They put the ball up in the air. Chance here for Manly, can sneak through, a good chase through. Oh, he's took the catch there to Trbojevic. That's going to be knocked back there from the Eels, and he's going to be just out of line. Wowee, less than literally inches from being inside the goal line there. 36 minutes to go in the first half. Sivo can't even get past his own 1 metre. Second tackle here for the Eels. Thomas Rattenbury says, I'll be honest, I'm a Rabbitohs supporter, but I agree with you. There was no excuse for Rabbits losing by 46. Conceding 56. But yes, I know what you're saying, but yes, they conceded 56. Let's not forget that. So Papali'i with the ball here, 4 tackle, and the Eels are going to be on their own 10-metre line here. Jeez, this defence right now from... No, Dasmate, disagree. It wasn't a knock-on. He was offloading that ball backwards, and the Eels hit it back. The Eels hit it forward, so it was definitely a knock backwards there from the Eels, which is why they would have got a drop out. If it had to stay in, but it's a charge down from Manly. Charge down from Manly. It's going to sit up here. No, it will go out, and will be a 7-tackle set. So Eels will be very lucky here. Not played at. Excuse me? He charged that down clearly. That's clearly a charge down. That is a horrific call. That's clearly a challenge. You have to challenge this. That's clearly a charge down. Why would he be there otherwise? It makes no sense. This is clearly a challenge. Yeah, that's just stupid. So the referee they've changed the call around. That was obviously going to be a charge down there. It was so blatant. So it will be Eels here with the ball 20 metres out from their own line. Corey McCullough says, who are you going for? As a Titans fan, I'd prefer the Eels to win this game by a lot. If the Eels can win by 30, then I think Manly go below the Titans into 8th and Titans go 7th. But obviously, I don't think that's going to happen. I think Eels win by 1. But I don't really care who wins this game, to be honest with you, because... Look, I want Eels to win for the Titans, but I don't care. I just want a good game, and it's going to be a good game because these two teams hate each other. So second tackle here for the Eels at the halfway point. And a wizard says reffing not good so far. I think it's fine. They made the right call in the end. I don't know what the ref's done wrong so far. He made the right call in the end. It's all well and good to be wrong, but he admitted he was wrong and didn't force them to use a challenge. So left-hand side here for the Eels. 40 metres out here from the Manly line. Campbell Gillard taken down 30 metres out here Fourth tackle. 6 minutes gone here. Right-hand side, Reed Marnie gets it off. It's going to be Nathan Brown with a huge run. He's been slammed. Fifth tackle here. Slammed fifth tackle here. So Reed Marnie gets off to Mitch Moses. Moses up in the air. Chance here for the Eels. Chance here for the Eels. Chance here for the Eels. Knocked backwards. It's going to be a try here for the Eels, I think. Oh, he's knocked it on. Oh, the Eels have knocked it on. The Eels have knocked it on. It was a try. That was a try. Left begging. That should have been a try. Harry Jones says, kia ora again, brother. Kia ora, bro. Hope you're well. Fazy Rabbitoh says, Rabbitohs 80, Panthers nil. Brother, you got slammed. You got slammed. They're going to challenge this, apparently. They're going to challenge this, the old Eels. Wow, it's an early challenge here. This is a crazy start to this game. The Eels are going to challenge this ball. This call, and they're going to say that Nathan Brown was tackled before he got the ball. Logan says double knock on, maybe. No, what they're calling is a knock on against Parramatta, but what the Eels are challenging is that they're saying Nathan Brown got tackled without the ball here first. But if Nathan Brown's offside up there, he better not come into play. If he comes into play, that will be offside, because Nathan Brown is offside right now. He's still out of the play. He's out of the play by a long way, but in the same sense, I know it kind of comes around it. But it gets hit back here, because he's still going to be involved over here. Oh, okay, no. So they're outside of it because that's, they're not including it for further on. So it's already been played out by both players. So it comes back here from the Eels. Well, this comes back here from the Eels. Sport Action says, Dogs vs Panthers predictions. The Eels will knock that backwards. This could be a knock-on from Manly. I don't even know who knocks it. I don't know if this is a knock-on. It goes sideways from both players, to be fair. That's gone backwards from the Eels. I think that's backwards. Oh, wow. So it's going to be a successful challenge here. The Manly Seagulls are going to get called for a knock-on there. And so the bunker will give it to him. He was tackled without the ball anyway. So it is a penalty. Cherry Evans it's correct. Penalty. It should be a penalty here to the Eels. It shouldn't be a knock-on against Manly. It should be a penalty to the Eels. Thank you very much, Isaiah Elliott, for subscribing. Appreciate you, my dude. I think that's a penalty, though. I think they should call the penalty there. I don't think they should be getting the knock-on there. By the way, guys, we're 3 likes away from 30. I know we can get some more likes here. Let's hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. We're not going to stream next week's games if we don't hit 100 likes. How about that one? Ted Williams says, hey, baby. Ooh, what's going on? Please don't spam irrelevant shit, bro. So it is going to be Eels ball here with a scrum about 10 metres out. I'm just surprised that this is going to be not a penalty here for the Parramatta Eels. Cricket Jack says, Moses just screaming at the ref to send Cherry Evans off. Why? That's not Cherry Evans shouldn't be going off there. Eels here, chance here. Gutho taken down. No, he's still going here. 10 metres out. Taken down. 5 metres out now. And it's a set restart. It's first tackle anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So right-hand side, the Eels are going to go. Gullinson will get it to Reed Marnie. Reed Marnie gets it outside to Junior. Bullo. Taken down. 4 metres short here. First tackle. Will James, I'm watching this game on TV for my dad, and dad goes for Eels. Good on you, man. All right, left-hand side here. Eels taken down here. Isaiah Papali'i, 3 metres short here from the line. The Eels have a good chance to score really early days here. Second tackle here. Reed Marnie gets it back to Junior Paulo. Why is Paulo that guy right after Reed Marnie in that situation? Moses here gets it off to Campbell Gillard. Campbell Gillard taken down, 13 metres short here from the line. NRL Wizard says, the good old days with Semi Radradra. One of the best wingers of all time if he had stayed in rugby league, but he didn't. Left-hand side, Gullinson. Gullinson's going to kick it over the top here. Chance here for Sivo. Knock on from Sivo. Tosoviti, but Tosoviti will knock the ball on there. And it will be the Manly Seagulls get the ball here from 20 metres out from their own line. Unfortunately there, Sivo will not be able to bring that one down, and it will be a knock-on from the big fella. Maika Sivo. Good little kick there from Gullinson, though, to be honest with you. Good little kick. It's definitely a knock-on there from Sivo, though. Definitely a knock-on there from Sivo. I don't know why they're looking at what they're talking about here. It's definitely a knock-on there from Sivo. What are we looking at here? Michael Glaney says, show us the screen. Due to broadcasting restrictions, man, pretty bit of common sense, bro. It's obvious that it is illegal to show you the game live. So, the best thing to do is get KO, bro. It's not that much per month. But you're not going to ever find anything on YouTube or Twitch or anything like that that shows the game live that is illegal, because they will get taken down and potentially sued. So 0 tackle here for Manly, 40 metres out here from their own line. Right-hand side, Jay Trebojevic gets it back, and it's going to be Manly through Kepi here, 45 metres out. It's also on Channel 9. Like, gee whiz, I don't get it when people complain about not having game footage when it's like, it's on Channel 9. Like, it's free. Right-hand side here, Morgan Harper taking down 40 metres out. Jim Jones says, Joey was saying Cherry Evans should have been sin binned. What the hell is he talking about? So, second tackle here for Manly, 30 metres out here from the line. 13 metres out here from the line for Manly. Gets off to Cherry Evans. This is seeming like a low-scoring grind right now, guys. Jake Trbojevic gets it outside. Chance here. Schuster. Schuster gets it to Tommy Trbojevic. Chance here for Brad Parker. Parker with the try for Manly. Manly Seagulls with the try time. Brad Parker puts it over the line there. Very good play there by Schuster. Schuster gets the ball there to, I can't remember who got the ball there, but I know Parker scores a try. It was very good. Cherry Evans to Schuster. Schuster held it up for Tommy Trbojevic, and then Tommy Trbojevic gets that ball to Brad Parker, and they had a 2-on-1 out there, and it was an easy try. Jake Trbojevic here gets the ball to Schuster. Schuster cuts the ball back to T. Oh my goodness me, Brad Parker there. And he has also Ruben Garrick on the left-hand side who would have scored easy, but instead Brad Parker goes himself, puts the ball over the line. Try time for Manly. That's what it says. I swear there's more people on that ask to see the screen on streams when the game is on 9. Yeah, I know. We don't really get people asking on anymore for the game. Really strange. So Manly score a try there. Teresa Adams says, is Cleary leaving the Storm and going to the Blues? Well, Cleary doesn't play for the Storm, and also you can't go from the Storm to the Blues because that is two different competitions. But Cherry Evans there, nice little pass there to get it to Jake Trbojevic, and Jake Trbojevic just sets up Josh Schuster brilliantly there for that pass. So it is going to be 4-0 here with a kick to come. And Schuster, I tell you what, that's a very nice little play there by Schuster to Tommy T. Tell you what. Best vlogger says Panthers or Tigers. Well, that's a stupid question, isn't it? Let's go, the Dingo says. Sport Actor says terrible defence, Arthur and Wonga Blake, dumbass. Disagree. I think that was a fantastic attack there from Manly. I think that was a fantastic attack from Manly there. I don't think many teams are going to be able to defend that one, but 9.5 minutes gone here, guys. It is 4-0 to Manly with a hit to come. Let's hit that thumbs up button if you have not already. Let's get up to 40 likes right down now. And obviously subscribe if you're new around here. Meg Campbell says, if Eagles win this game, does Titans still stay in the 8? Yes, because Manly are above the Titans. So if Manly were to lose by 30 or something like that, then the Titans would go above Manly and Manly would drop below the Titans into 8th. But no matter what, the Titans will stay in the 8th this week. Boom, I like it. Emmanuel Scott says plus 6.5. Let's go. Manly, yes. Yeah, good little try there. Good little try. But come on, guys. I know we can get some more likes here. Come on, smack that thumbs up button. But 30 minutes to go in the first half. Jim Jones says, come on, Manly. But yeah, no, Titans are safe in the 8 no matter what this week. And we play the Sharks next week, so hopefully we can stay in the 8 another week and jump the Dragons. But Garrick here from the left-hand side will... Oh, he's curled it in beautifully. So it is 6-0. Ooh, curled it in beautifully. Meg Campbell says, all right, cheers, guys. Was a tad confused. No, it's all right, mate. Don't worry. The Titans, we're staying. We are staying and we are ready to go. Good crowd there, Bankwest. Very good crowd, obviously. Very good kick there from Ruben Garrick, and he should have had the try too, but obviously Brad Parker just said, you know what, screw you, buddy. I'm going to get past Gutherson, and it's easy days there. Fortnite says Marcus Sivo. Well, he's not done anything in this game. We're not too sure why we're looking at Marcus Sivo right now. It doesn't really love him. But what has Marcus Sivo got to do with that play? He was on the opposite side too. So 30 minutes to go here of the first half. Eels will kick this ball back to Manly at the try line. Will James was the Eels' good comeback. Brother, it's 6-0. This isn't a comeback right now. Like, the only time you start talking comeback is if it's like 16 to 18 down. Even 12, maybe. No, 14. Anything 13 plus is a comeback. Anything under 13 plus is not a comeback. The best blogger says, who was the Titans versing next? The Cronulla Sharks next Sunday at Coffs Harbour. So second tackle here for Manly. Left-hand side, they come to Power with the ball. 25 metres out here. I'm expecting a win there for the Titans too, to be honest with you. To Power with the ball, he's going to roll it back. Manly left-hand side through Jakey Trbojevic. Gets it back here to Tommy T. Are they going to have some gap here down the left-hand side as well? 45 metres out here. Riley Monahan says, am I the only one who thinks Ravalawa is better than Sivo? Yes. Fourth tackle here for Manly. They're 45 metres out right now. Fuller says, hey Blaze, how come you went to the Titans game yesterday? We missed you on the drums. Man, I've sprained my ankle. It's getting better now. It's good now. But I sprained my ankle last Friday and I wasn't able to come up to the Gold Coast yesterday, bro. But I'll be at Coffs Harbour next Sunday. And I'll be at the next Titans home game, obviously. But I just couldn't fly out with my ankle. It just wasn't feeling the goods. But it's getting better now. But Sivo with a huge push off there. Sivo with a huge... How'd Danielle go? Let me know in the chat. How did Danielle go on the drums? Did she go all right? No, says, you should be a commentator for NRL. Honestly, appreciate my dude. We're always having a grind. But in the same sense, I can't say what I want for the NRL. I can say what I want here because this is my channel and I do what I want here. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you. But no, we've got a good thing going here. Third tackle here for the Eels. They're 40 metres out here. It's going to be Nathan Brown with a good old run. Ooh, big old run there. Fortnite says, is Israel Folau playing this Saturday? What are you talking about? Israel Folau doesn't play. So right-hand side here, fourth tackle, goes down deep. It's out in the full. Reed Marnie, you stupid man. You stupid man. And Manly going to get the ball here. 45 metres out from the Eels line. Kicked out on the full. Best vlogger says, I went to Titans game yesterday at Seabus Stadium. It was amazing. That's obviously like my home, mate. It's a great stadium. It's a fantastic stadium when full. And if we make the 8 this year, it'll be very full. But obviously, yeah, I just wasn't able to get yesterday's game. We won that game by more than the scoreline suggested. So 28 minutes left to go here of the first half. First tackle for Manly. 40 minutes out after Reid Marnie kicks the ball at the full, but Manly dropped the ball on first tackle. And it's a knock on against Manly. So Paramount getting out of trouble there after the bad mistake from Reid Marnie doesn't go unpunished. Does go unpunished there. Teresa Adams says, the scenario says, what's Cameron Smith doing now? Hold on one second here, let me just get my phone out. Hey Cameron, what are you doing, mate? Are you buddy kicking back or I don't know. No, he doesn't do anything in regards to commentary, I don't think. I think he might be commentating in the future, but I don't think he's doing anything now. So Eels would get the ball here, but that was very, very lucky there for the Eels. Lachlan Drury says knock on, absolutely. So 27.5 minutes go your first half, and the Eels with the ball here at the halfway point. Fortnite says, Israel Folau's playing this Saturday for West Tigers? No, he's not. All right, so second, he's not even playing for anyone. He plays for Southport. That's the Southport Tigers. Oh, bro. Oh, no. Bro, Southport Tigers. He's not playing for no one in the NRL, brother. Junior Paulo with the ball here. Third tackle for the Eels. Southport Tigers, my dude. So third tackle here. Reid Marnie, left-hand side. Gets it off. It's going to be a chance for Papali'i taken down here 20 metres short here from the line. Best Vloggers says, hi, hello, mate. How you doing? So right-hand side here. Here they go. Nathan Brown gets it offside to Junior. Paulo here rolls around. Fifth tackle, 10 metres out here for the Eels. 10 metres out of the Eels. Reid Marnie gets the ball out to the left-hand side here. Mitch Moses. Moses here. Papali'i gets the offload away. Gutherson. That offload from Papali'i was unbelievable. That offload from Papali'i was just ridiculously good. And that is going to be a try time for the Parramatta Eels. That is Clint Gutherson who folds it up. But that play all comes from Isaiah Papali'i. That offload there was just stupidly good. That offload there was just very, very good. Best Vlogger says, have you been to a particular stadium or game to watch NRL? Mate, I've been to nearly every stadium. What are you talking about? But Isaiah Papali'i there, that offload is just ridiculous. That is a very, very good try there for the Eels. So Gutherson will score that one, but you got to give the credit there to the big man from the Warriors. Yo, Papali'i. So 6-4 here to Manly with a kick to come to the Eels. But a very nice try there for Parramatta. Anthony Squad Review says Titans are overrated. Cool story, bro. Best Vlogger says Gold Coast Titans the best NRL team ever. No, it's just the thing is, bro, is that people are going to try and come on here and give it a crack to me, but they're either probably a Broncos fan who are in 15th right now, or a team that it's below us, and they're just like, you know what, say this, buddy. And it's just like, cool, man. Like, what do you want? Like, what do you want from me? My team's in the 8 this year. Do you really think that I'm going to be crying right now? Do you really think I'm going to be crying? My team is in the 8 right now. You can tell me how shit that team is all you like, but I don't give a shit. Broccoli Weave says, Titans need to be liked to be overrated. Well, that makes no sense at all. Teresa Adams says, come on, Parramatta Eels. Dasmate says, imagine bullying the Titans. I know, man. Imagine thinking that taking a crack at a Titans fan who is currently in the 8 is going to get at him. Like, so 6-6 here is the score after 15 minutes. And we are in for a good game here. Lunta Tanzini says, Fortnite. Israel Folau is playing for the Southport Tigers. Holy shit, bro. Like, listen. Like, I just literally told you. Southport Tigers. He does not play for the West Tigers. Shit, man. PhD Banger said, I did not see the Rabbitohs and Panthers game. What was the score? 58-12 to the 58-12 to the Panthers. Scenario says North Sydney Bears rule. Oh, man. Andy Squad Review says, do you believe Titans better than Seagulls? No, I don't. No, I don't. I think Manly are just that little bit better. But in the same, I think Manly are better because their defense is better. But I think if the defense of the Titans was better, the Titans have got a much better attack than Manly. But the defense of the Titans is what screws them up. The Titans score 30 points pretty much every week. You know, besides that game against the Panthers, they still scored 12 points with a man off for the second half of that game against the best team in the comp with the best defense in the comp. You know, you can't argue with me that the Titans are a top 4 attacking team, right? But you can definitely agree with me that the Titans are a bottom 2, bottom 3 defensive team because they give up 20 points pretty much every week, 30 points every week. So that's the problem with the Titans. They're like the Sharks of 2020. So, like, if you think you're going to come in here and tell me how my team is, bro, and think that I'm not going to be able to admit what my team is like, good luck, brother. Like, Anthony Squad Reviews, bro, you must be new here because if you think you're going to get at me with that shit, good luck. Fifth tackle here with the Eels. I'm inside the attacking half here. Max Watson says, will Josh Addo make any difference to the Bulldogs? He's a winger, bro. I wouldn't be expecting him to make a great deal. You need to expect Burton to play the halves or whatever it is. Manly here, catch the ball. 15 minutes out from their own line. you need to expect the halves to get the ball out to him. They don't have a hooker. Their halves aren't great. They don't have a great fullback. He's probably going to play fullback for them. I don't think he's a fullback. I think he's a good winger. They're one of the best swingers in the game, but I just don't think he's a good fullback. He hasn't played it yet, but I just don't believe he's going to be that guy for the Dogs. Third tackle here for Manly, 25 metres out here from the line. Cricket Jack says Penrith average 33 points a game. They do. Yeah, they're fantastic. They're a fantastic team. So fourth tackle here for Manly. They are 35 metres out here from the line, from their own line, to Powell here. That was definitely offside there against the Eels, but they're not going to call it. No says not 58. Oh, sorry, it was 56, 58, whatever it was, 56 to 12. I see. Sorry, guys, about the 2-point differential that I bloody skipped over. Jeez, Micah Sivo here with the ball 30 metres out from their own line. So the Eels here, at least they hit back. They make it a 6-6 ball game. Obviously, as a Titans fan, I do want the Eels to win this game, but I just want a good game, and it's going to be a one-pointer. I did say it's going to be a one-pointer here, guys. Fortnite says, who's your favourite player of all time? Me. Golden Rich says, Matt will be good for the Bulldogs. Like, he will be, but in the same sense, he's going from the Panthers to the Dogs. Like, he's playing for the best team in the comp and going to the worst team in the comp. You have to understand that players going from that to that can regress. For example, look at Kyle Flanagan. He was at least decent at the Roosters and at least decent at the Sharks. And he's gone to the Dogs and he looks horrific. And that's a set restart here. That was a milk and a half from Nathan Brown. That was a terrible set restart call there by the referee. That's a horrific set restart call there from the referee. But the Eels will get a set restart here, 40 minutes out here from the line. Peanut Butter says Bulldogs will beat the Panthers. Yeah, just like they did last time. First tackle here for the Eels. Junior Paulo. He'll get tackled 30 minutes out here. I still think this is ridiculous. That was no way in any planet a fresh set of 6 there. Set restart. Cricket Jack says Gutherson just kicked a Manly wing. I don't know if you saw it. No, I didn't see it. Left-hand side here. Gutherson kicks the ball. Gets the ball out to Papali'i. Taken down here. Opacek still going here. Second tackle. Still going here. Second tackle. Opacek taken down 20 metres out. Third tackle here for the Parramatta Eels. Harry Jones says, why would the Warriors staff let this young gun Papali'i go last year? He wasn't doing that well for the Warriors. Let's be honest with you. Some teams, he's knocked on that. He's knocked that ball on there, the Eels. So the Manly Seagulls will get the ball here 10 metres out from their own line. Eels knock on. Man, another thing that people don't understand is that, like, just because a player is good now doesn't mean he would have been good if he stayed where he was. Tedesco would never have been the player that he is today if he stayed at the Tigers. Do you know what I'm saying? Papali'i wasn't that great with the Warriors, and there's a reason why he wasn't doing well. It just means their system didn't suit him. He goes to the Eels. They've got players that can really suit him. You know, he's really become the best signing this year on such a small contract because he's put the effort in. The team suits him, and obviously he's being used in the right way. The Warriors weren't using him in the right way. So, yeah, look, Tedesco wouldn't have become Tedesco at the Tigers. You know, Cotopetti wouldn't become as good as he was if he didn't leave the Tigers. Pretty much everyone. Mitchell Moses wouldn't have been this decent. He's decent. Oh, I wouldn't use Mitchell Moses because he's not that great. He's okay. But the point of the matter is that, like, the Tigers are a prime example of why you have to go to a different club to be the club player that you are. So that's my argument with Isaiah Papali'i. Jody O'Brien says, how has the game been so far? Very good game so far. Very good game. A couple of mistakes from both teams, but both teams are doing just fine here. 19 minutes in here, guys. And Manly with the ball. Cherry Evans going to go for a 40-20 here. There's a chance here for a 40-20. It's a chance here. It's going to bounce. 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 I don't know. That stayed in just. Gutherson. Ooh, that's tight. But Gutherson has just saved that one from being a 40-20. It was a very good kick from Cherry Evans. But Gutherson will get the ball here 20 metres out from his own line. So first tackle here for the Eels. Wonga Blake get taken down 30 metres out. Dasmate says Adokar if he stayed with the Tigers. Yeah, exactly right. Adokar was another one too, obviously, if he stayed at the Tigers. Adokar as well, if he had to stay at the Tigers, then he wouldn't have become the player he was at Melbourne Storm. You know, it's a prime example. The Tigers are a perfect example for the answer to that question. So Campbell Gillard here will offload that ball. Third tackle here. Reid Marnie gets it outside. It's going to be Arthur who gets taken down at the halfway point. Sonari says 10k subs. What's the giveaway entail? Giveaway is a poster of your team that I created. Obviously an NRL jersey as well for one of you guys. So we're close to 10k. So obviously subscribe if you are new around here. But fifth tackle here for Junior Paulo. 40 metres out right hand side. Moses puts the ball up in the air. Big old kick here. Big old scroll of a kick, and it's good take by Garrick. Wow, good take. Thomas Rattenbury says, do you think Rabbits are still a top 6 team of the year? They're still top 14, bro. Oh, Tommy Trbojevic. That's offside, in my opinion, anyway. Not on call, though. I think the Rabbits are still top 14, bro. They've gotten beaten convincingly by the 2 best teams in the comp. Every other team, they're killing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, just because they get beaten by 50 against the Storm and 56 against the Panthers doesn't mean they're not a top 4 team anymore. It just means they can't compete with the best. They are a top 4 team, but they're just not a top 2 team. Max Watson says, do you think it would have been better for the Dragons if Trent Merrin stayed for the rest of 2021? Trent Merrin's not going to be the difference between being good and bad. Fit tackle here for Manly. They're 45 metres out here. Thank you very much to a big Nibba for subscribing. Appreciate you, my dude. Fit tackle, Manly. Outside right-hand side. To give it up to Jason Saab. Saab gets the offload away to Harper. Harper knocks the ball on. And Sivo will get the ball here. Sivo's away here. Tosoviti. He's away here. Micah Sivo is away here. 40 metres out. 35 metres out. 30 metres out. Chance here. Oh, he gets it away to Arthur. Arthur gets it to Gutherson. Gutherson steps on the inside. Gutherson taken down here for the Eels. 25 metres out here from the line. Guys, hit that thumbs up button if you have not already. Subscribe if you're new around here. But the Eels are coming. 20 metres out. Arthur's with the ball. Taken down. 18 metres out there. So close to a try there for the Eels after a Micah Sivo, buddy. Fantastic run. First tackle here for the Eels. They're 11 metres short here from the line. Campbell Gillard with the ball. Teresa Adams says, kia ora, kate hua inu parakai te reo. Hope that was right. Second tackle here for the Eels. Left-hand side. Taken down 5 metres short there. Shouldn't have read that out because I don't know what that means. Big Nimmer says, melee. There he goes. Third tackle here. Right-hand side. Moses gets the ball off here to Nathan Brown. Taken down about 8 metres short here. Fourth tackle here for the Eels. 18 minutes left here of the first half. Right-hand side they come. Back onto the inside there for Campbell Gillard. That's a forward pass. That's a forward pass there from the Eels. Forward pass from the Eels, and Manly will save the day here with their try line. They will not give away a try. So with 18 minutes to go in the first half, Manly will, geez, they will blow a sigh of relief. But what a pass there from Cherry Evans out to Saab. But unfortunately, Saab just tried to get that pass away to Harper, and it just wasn't happening. And Sivo just goes, see you later, mate. See you damn well later. He's lucky. Sivo actually did a really good run there from Saab. He did know that Saab was faster, but good pass there to Arthur, and then Gutherson there. Gee whiz. Nearly got away there, but he could not get it done. Swarton says, imagine if Sivo was faster. He's not. He held back there for that very reason. You could see that Sivo knew that he was going to get outrun there by Saab, so he stopped, passed the ball off to Tommy Opacek, and then Opacek got the ball outside to... that's a high tackle. That's a high tackle against the Eels. Wait a second. We could be seeing a sin bin here from Madison or Campbell Gillard. I think it's Madison. I think this could be a sin bin here. No, it's not going to be a sin bin. So they're just saying report here. Oh, yeah. It's like it is a report, but based on these new rules, you could look at anything being a sin bin in here. Teresa Adams says, it mean hello, I'm having a drink of a moldy drink. Oh, good stuff. So 17 minutes. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Obviously, sometimes it's very difficult, not butchering a language, but I did my best. So 16 minutes 45 to go here of the first half. Brad Parker gets the ball off here. Manly going to be inside the attacking half with a very nice attacking position. First tackle. Wonga Blake on report, by the way. Jim does this fair call. I know, fair call. I know. I'm just saying that in regards to the new rules, you don't know whether it's going to be a sin bin or not, just because of how ridiculous it is. Schuster, 10-metre run and offload. Fantastic. Tapau here with the ball. He's going to be about 30 metres out. Look at Tapau, big fella with the big run. My goodness me. Anthony Squad Review says, NRL will never be the same like before. It's so soft. It is what it is. It's still one of these and the most brutal games in the world, though. Ajesh Nilal, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate you, my dude. It's a Manly here. 15 metres out. Third tackle. Left-hand side. Sherry Evans cuts down. Taken down. There's no way there's a high tackle. Don't even try it, referee. Fourth tackle here for Manly. 11 metres short here. Can they go out left? They will go out left. Straight up into the centre now. 5 metres short here. Fifth tackle. What are Manly going to be able to do? 6-6 is the scoreline. Left-hand side they go. Jake Trebojevic. Jake Trebojevic gets it out to Schuster. Schuster underneath. Try time for Manly. Try time. Manly. Try time for Manly. T-R-Y. Try. That's a try time for the Manly Seagulls. And they will lead this game at 10-6 here with a kick to come. I'm actually not too sure what this guy's name is. Who is this? Is this a debutant here for Manly? He's wearing the number 23. Josh Schuster with a fantastic pass, by the way. This is all down to Josh Schuster again. Jake Trebojevic gets the ball away here to Josh Schuster, and Schuster has just a fantastic pass to the number 23 here for Manly. Harry Jones says, moldy drink. What did I hear? That's funny. Patrick Nan says, hi, Blaze. Hello, Patrick. How you doing, mate? You'll be pretty happy right now with that nice little try there from Joshy Schuster getting it out to the number 23 for Manly. Who is the number 23 for Manly? Can someone let me know in the chat, please? NRA Dinero says, Tigers would have a beast team if they... Well, I'm going to assume if you're saying if they hadn't let their players go. Disagree. I don't believe they let the players build into the players they are if they had to stay at the Tigers. I said this before. Then it goes to his debut for Manly. What's his name? So I know. What's his name so I know for the future? But that's it's just a strong try there. That is a strong try there. So that will be a 10-6 with the kick to come. Patrick Nance says, yep, just came home from a local footy game. Well, a local footy game to a local derby game. This is a huge game here between Manly Seagulls and Eels, and Manly doing the job here. Oh, Carl Lawton. Oh, my goodness me. It's Carl Lawton. He obviously used to play for the Titans. Shit, man. he used to play the Warriors, Titans and stuff. He didn't really play a great deal for the Titans, but he played for the Titans back in the day. And also played for the Warriors and stuff like that. Gee whiz, I'm all over the shop. I just remembered. Jim Jones says, press the like button if you hate Parramatta. Do it if you hate Parramatta or Manly or whoever team. Just hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. So Manly here, 20 minutes out here from the line. Let's get to 50 likes before the end of the first half. Before the halftime starts. So it's 39 likes right now. Let's get 11 more likes to hit the old 50. But Garrick here will punch that little bad boy run on through. And it is 12-6 to the Manly Seagulls. The Dingo says it's his debut game for Manly. Yeah, no, I didn't recognise him. He has different hair to what he used to have when he was at the Titans. He has different hair than what he used to have at the Titans. Alrighty. HCRO says, who do you reckon will win? I tip Manly. I tipped the Eels by 1. I tipped the Eels by 1, but I'm not confident. I never was confident. I said it all weekend long. Didn't know who was going to win because I'm just not confident in this game at all. Both teams have the ability to win this one. Both teams do. Both teams are good teams. Both teams also have the ability to lose this one. I just think that the Eels have more ability to lose it than Manly do, but I still have gone with the old buddy Parramatta Eel in this game. So 14 minutes left here. First half, Manly with the ball, 15 minutes out from their own line. Eels are just the most confusing team of all time. They always have been and they always will be. Tapau gets it past the 20-metre line here. Manly do look like they really are playing for Bobby Fulton right now. You can tell there's just some animosity there. There is just more feeling in it than normal as well. Third tackle here for Manly. They're 35 metres out. Back into the middle, and it's going to be big Marty Tapau getting to the halfway point. Jim Jones says Turbo has changed Manly. Absolutely. That's why you've got to pray to God that Turbo doesn't get injured. And, I hate bringing that up because obviously you don't want to even talk about injuries. Wait a second here. Harper gets the offload away to Saab. Geez, close to a 4 pass though. But it will be knocked down there. Saab past the halfway point. It's a fifth tackle here for Manly. Big says, what do you think of the Panthers-Rabbitohs game? I thought, 1 second here, Tommy Trebojevic here gets the offload away to Harper. Harper gets the offload away back to Saab. Saab here gets the offload to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans is going to kick it through. That's magical. If that stays in and stays for a set, oh my God, that's ridiculous from Cherry Evans. Oh my God, very unlucky there. And Gutherson will leave it just that little bit too long, so it will be a 7-tackle set for the Eels. Jared Troy says, I missed the last game, but I saw the score. Are the Panthers just that good, or was South having a shocker? No, it was Panthers were that good. Panthers were that good. There was nothing wrong with the Rabbitohs. There was nothing. The Rabbitohs just weren't good. Their defensive was shit. Their attack was shit. But that was the Rabbitohs this year. They can't compete with the big teams, but they can absolutely wallop to the smaller teams. So that's why the Rabbitohs are still a top 4 team, but they're just not a top 2 team. Kutuku says, when it comes to fruit, the language string, Broccoli Weaves says, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually want Manly to win. As a Titans fan, I kind of want Eels to win, but at the same sense, I don't really care. So third tackle here for the Eels. And they're going to be just inside the attack and half right now. Not making a great deal of meters, though. This game is very much up in the air at this point. Machu says, how's the BKR sport? Every time I watch Manly, I always think of old John Fabawade. Yeah, buddy. The old hopper, eh? The old hopper. Here we go. Left-hand side here for the Eels. Left-hand side, Isaiah Papali'i. Papali'i gets it out to Opacek. Opacek here, 25 metres out. Still going here. Steps on the inside. Steps on the outside. Gets it to Gutherson. Gutherson, 20 metres out. Looks to the underneath. He gets it off to Kafusi. And Kafusi take it down here 15 metres out here from the line. Fifth tackle here. Right inside. Reed Marnie gets it off to Mitchell Moses. Moses up in the air. Moses up in the air. Chance here. Knock back from Eels. Or knock on from Manly. It will be a offside against the Eels. Offside against Manly. So it will be Eels ball here. 10 metres out with a penalty. Ooh. Cheeky. Ethan's not here, says good afternoon, Blaze. Hello, Ethan's not here. How you doing, mate? With 11.5 minutes to go here, Eels have a nice little chance to equalise this game, though. They went down 6-0, came back to 6-6, went down 12-6. Could they now make it a 12-12 ball game? That low-scoring grind isn't looking likely right now. It looks like both teams are really getting back on the attack. Dasmate says Hopper is probably a doctor now. Gee whiz, the old Hopper, eh? The old Hopperwade. So, yeah, look, I think that by that being a penalty, I don't think... Eels obviously don't take the 2 here, so I think this is a worthwhile penalty to take here for Schuster grabbing this ball, because if he doesn't grab this ball, it would have been an Eels try, because it goes back and they would have grabbed it when they put it over the line. So Eels here, 10 metres out here from the line. 11.5 minutes to go here of the first half. It's another penalty here against Manly. Kafusi is on for Campbell Gillard, by the way. And Paulo will go off for Sean Lane. It's a grapple, and it will be on report here for Manly. Hey, Shiara says, do you still stream A-League? Yeah, during the weeks, bro. I just haven't been able to do it in the last couple of weeks. So I'll do it this week, don't you worry. Evan's not here, says, hope Manly can win, so Panthers 4 points clear. Eels aren't catching Panthers either way, bro. So 11 minutes to go here of the first half, and Sean Lane here with the ball 3 minutes short. If Manly give away another penalty or a set restart, they're probably going to see a sin bin. They need to be careful here. Reed Marnie, left-hand side. They get off to Kafusi. Kafusi here, Nathan Brown. Brown here gets taken down 5 minutes short. Don't offload that ball. Second tackle for the Eels. Can they get over the line here and equalise just before half-time? This game has gone pretty fast for me. Oh, Nathan Brown's been hit across the head, I think. He looks like he might have been hit on the ear or something like that and just doesn't know where he is. This is tough. Nathan Brown, 5 metres out here. Let's have a look at what goes on here. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a sin bin. We're going to see a sin bin for Carl Lawton. We're going to see a sin bin for Carl Lawton here, lads. It's going to be a sin bin for Carl Lawton here. Manly will have a man in the bin after this. And NRA, Daenerys has given it to Sivo. Well, they're going to give it to anybody right now. They'll probably score because Manly will get a sin bin. This is going to be a sin bin here against Carl Lawton, the guy who just scored the try for Manly. He's going to be going off here. He's going to be going off for 10 minutes here. He's going to be going off for 10 minutes here. This will be a sin bin. This will be a sin bin, guys. Yep, he's off for 10. So, Carl Lawton will go off to 10 here for Manly Seagulls, and it's 12-6 Manly with 10.5 minutes to go here. But the Eels will score a try here. I'm telling you, they will score a try. So, for basically the entire rest of this first half, it is going to be 13-12. So, Reed Marnie here, where are they going to go? They've got a whole extra man. Chances why not good. No, it is a... Based on these new rules, that's simping. Connected straight with the head with his shoulder. It wasn't doing it deliberately or dirty, anything like that, but it just was a simping. So Papali'i here, 5 minutes short here from the line. 3-1 penalty count in favour of Parramatta so far. But Papali'i gets the ball back to Reed Marnie. Marnie here gets to Sean Lane. Sean Lane here. If Manly can hold out here and prevent this from being a try, that is ridiculous. Patrick Nance, that was dumb. Yeah, it was. Rox's game becoming weak. I don't know, mate. I know, but it is what it is. Oh, Kafusi. Oh, my God. How did Tom Trbojevic save that try? That's ridiculous. That try saver is actually stupidly good. So Kafusi here rolls the ball back to Reed Marnie. Marnie here gets to Junior Paulo. Paulo here gets the offload away. Morgan Harper's going to have Isaiah Papali'i. How are Manly stopping this right now? How are Manly stopping this and how are the Eels not scoring? 4 tackle here for the Eels. 10 minutes to go here the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already and subscribe if you're new around here. Reed Marnie gets back to Mitchell Moses. Moses here steps from the inside. Gets the ball outside to Bryce Cartwright with one of the stupidest kicks you're ever going to see, and it's going to be still Eels ball here. No, it's going to be a penalty to Manly. You're an idiot, Bryce Cartwright. You are an idiot, bro. What are you doing? PSME says, love Panthers got 50 plus. That's double the chances. South won't win. Yeah, exactly right. Dasmate says, what a try saver. I can't believe that Manly stopped that one. Like, Trbojevic stopping Kafusi there from scoring is actually stupidly good. Like, that is stupid good. I don't know what Bryce Cartwright is doing there either, though. Like, that was on Bryce Cartwright there, too, for trying to kick that ball through when that ball was never, ever, ever, ever going to go through there. And it just was not the play at all. Not the play there at all. Frenchie says, what are you doing, Cartwright? Big says, Tommy Turbo is insane. He is, obviously. We all know this. I've been saying that he's the best fullback in the game for a long time now. Career-wise and accolades-wise, it goes to Tedesco. But Trbojevic is more than just a good player. He's a mindset, but he also is a very damn good player. Even's not here, says, great try saver, though. Machu says, can't be as bad as the Tigers vs Warriors when they had 2 men in the bin. Cowboys had 2 men in the bin as well against the Knights on Thursday. Cowboys had 2 men in the bin. Tigers had 2 men in the bin. Or was it Warriors who had the 2 men in the bin? I can't remember. I think, yeah, whoever had 2 men in the bin in that game too. But I know the Cowboys had 2 men in the bin against the Knights. That's why the Knights came back in that game from 16-0 down. Oh, Manly away here. Trbojevic. They got a man in the bin. They're still the ones that are attacking. 30 minutes out here. 4 tackle for Manly. PS Jamie says, hate Manly, but I like Tom and Jake. Very good players. Very good team. 4 tackle here. Morgan Harper gets that ball back here to Croker, who gets it to Kepi, 30 metres out from the line. 5th tackle. Manly do have that man in the bin for the rest of this half, guys. Don't forget that. So 5th tackle here, sorry. They made 40 metres in that set. Up it goes here. Sivo. Jason Saab knocks the ball on. It will be Eels here with the ball 10 metres out from their own line. Bryce Cartwright gets picked up. Terry Evans could be on for a sin bin here. It's a high tackle. I don't think it is going to be a sin bin, but it is potential because he connected with the head. So that'll be a penalty here to the Parramatta Eels. Golden Horn says, would you write off South for the premiership? I will not. I don't write anyone. Oof. It's technically first contact with the neck. I just don't think it should be, but I don't know what the rules are nowadays, really. Look, I'm not going to write anyone out of the top 4 off from the premiership at any stage. Rabbitohs could really fix their defensive issues and power home towards the end of the year. You never know. But at this point, I do believe the Panthers still win. I've tipped Panthers preseason. I'm not going to change my tip the whole year, guys. I don't care if they lose 50-0 in the next game. I'm not changing my tip from the Panthers. Every one of you guys, all you buddy guys, said Panthers wouldn't even make the top 4 preseason. I stuck strong. I said Panthers are going to win, and they're doing pretty damn well. How's that not top 4 looking now? So Kafusi here, 30 metres out here. I remember everyone who tipped Buddy Panthers missed the top 4. I do remember it. So 4th tackle here, Reed Marnie, right-hand side. Kicks it over the top here. Chance here for the Eels. Oh, my God, it's a good kick. It's a good kick. Oh, man. Just goes too far there, and it'll be a 7 tackle set here for Manly. Jim Jones says, no one likes the dirty Eels. Quinton or Danny says, would you rather Titans win the final or COVID end? Titans win the final because we can tolerate this the virus. It sucks, but I'm taking Titans win the final. Dasmate says they might lose. I'm selfish. I'm sorry, lads. Sorry, lads. I want Titans to win the final. Sorry, lads. That's going to be a bad play there. There's going to be a penalty here against Manly. Wait a second. Oh, wait. What happened there? Wait, what happened? Sorry? I'm not too sure what's going on here. Anyway, NRD Dinero says, Turbo too good. Golden Holland says, do you like wearing Titans jersey or Polar's better? Rare, I don't know why you asked me this question. Stormfan says, this is when that Eels winning streak comes to the end. Fair enough, mate, but Cherry Evans taken down here 35 metres out from his own line. 0 tackle right now. PS Jemmy says, love it, Titans over COVID. But to get around the Titans, so first tackle, I've had enough shit years, you know. No matter what, there's always going to be something shit in the world. You know, you can be the white knight all you like, or, you know, there's going to be no COVID. There's still going to be something that people are going to be complaining about, and something that's still going to be affecting the world on a great deal. So, you know, sorry guys, go the Titans. Third tackle here for Manly. They're 45 metres out here from the line, right-hand side. Tommy Trbojevic with a good run there. He gets the ball away here. Manly are going to score here. No, Turbo taken down last second there by Mitchell Moses on fourth tackle here. Mitchell Moses lets him get up right-hand side here for Manly. They've still got a man down here, Manly. They've still got a man here down here. Cherry Evans. That's a high tackle in my opinion. Maybe not. A high tackle. No, it's going to be held up. It is going to be 6 more. It'll be a set restart here for Manly. Wow. Offside here. It's going to be offside here against the Eels, and Manly will get a set of 6 restart here from Manly. 10 metres, Manly will get a set of 6 10-metre restart here. And Manly have a chance to score against the Eels with that man down. Wowee. Joshua says, infinite annihilator reaction. There you go. Dingo says, this game is getting heated ads. Well, this game is a heated game between two teams that hate each other. I told you, this has gone for decades, bro. This goes for decades. This has gone for decades, this hate. 6 minutes left here the first half, and Manly are 10 metres out. Big says that's a try for sure. No, it wasn't, bro. It was held up blatantly. There was never, ever a try that. There was never a try. Dingo says, with the man in the bin, we are doing pretty well. This is Parramatta, bro. This is Parramatta. Jody O'Brien says, what was the biggest heartbreak you've gone through in a Titans game? 2006, no. Roosters 2010 preliminary finals pretty bad, but in the same sense, I was very young in my support then. I've gone through a lot of shit with the Titans since then. So ask me that question at halftime. I'll delve into it. Second tackle here for Manly. 5 metres out, right-hand side. Chance here for Manly. 4 metres short now. Third tackle, Jake Trbojevic with the ball. Rolls it back for Croker. Croker goes right-hand side, short side here. It's going to be taken down. 2 metres short here for Manly. 4 tackle. He's trying to call high tackle there. It was not a high tackle. So 4 tackle here for Manly. Gets it back here to the left-hand side. Cherry Evans with the ball. He's got Schuster out on the left-hand side. They've scored twice out here. And Ferguson, what's he doing? But, the pass goes out of the sideline, and the Parramatta Eels will defend well there, and they will prevent a try for Manly. Joshua, good luck, bro. You're going to have to do better than that, mate. NRA Dinero says, come on, Manly. People who are new to these streams, they just don't get it. Like, I can read your comment before reading it out, bro. It's very easy to read to try and see what I'm saying. Like, I obviously read what I'm saying before I say it. But Gutherson's away here. 30 metres out. Taken down his own 30-metre line here. Emmanuel Scott says, score police, Manly. No, they lost the ball, bro. It went over the sidelines. The Eels will have the ball here. And Bryce Cartwright, the old ex-Titan who was shooting out, got to the 45 metres here for the Eels. Left-hand side here. Manly still have that man to beat. Sean Lane with a big run there. Gets inside the attack and a half. It's Frenchie says, I would rather lose to the Broncos than Manly. Well, fair enough. The Eels have a bigger rivalry with the Broncos than they do. Sorry, Eels have a bigger rivalry with Manly than the Broncos. Absolutely. So 33 metres out here from the line. Forward tackle. Right-hand side. Reed Money goes. Going to have to get it to Arthur. Arthur's going to step inside there. High tackle maybe? No high tackle there. Chad says, no way Eels don't score when Manly have a man down. Well, I don't know. They're not looking the greatest right now for it. Up it goes here. Marcus Sivo will go up here. Oh, wait a second. What was Morgan Harper trying to do there? He was deliberately trying to stop Marcus Sivo's run there, but he's lucky that he didn't hit Marcus Sivo. So first tackle here for Manly. They're 20 metres out here from their own line. Oscar says, Eels are not going to win this in my thought. Well, it's only the first half, bro, and they're only down by 6 right now, so it's a big call to make when there's still a whole 43 minutes and 45 seconds to go here of this game. So Manly with the ball here, 25 metres out here from their own line. They're going to take it down. Fourth tackle here, 30 metres out. Not making meters here at all. They just need to hold out till half-time, though, because they've got that man in the bin until half-time. He will be back for the second half. So fifth tackle here, because it was literally like on the 10:01 dot. Literally on the 10:01 dot there. So Cherry Evans here boots that ball down, and it's going to go straight to the Eels. So Gutherson's going to take that on the full, and he'll get outside to the 40. He's going to be happy with that. Marcus Sivo is going to run this one back as well, 45 metres out. And Noah Kennedy says, let's go the Eels. Evan's not here, says game could go either way. Oh, absolutely. This game is well and truly up in the air right now. It's only a 6-point difference. I know Manly have been able to hold out the Eels here. That's going to be a 2-on-1 strip. Oh, no, it's a 1-on-1 strip, but it's going to be back to the Eels anyway. So Eels with the ball here inside the attacking half now. Ferguson with the ball. He steps on the outside. He goes past Brad Parker, taking down 40 metres out here. Jody Bryant says Manly to win the game 24-6. Good luck with that one. Eels with the ball. They're going to step here 13 metres short. This is a good game right now, guys. This is a good game. It's 6 more here as well for the Eels. Manly need to be careful if they do all these set restarts. Why they? What? Sorry, that's bad on Arthur's there. Arthur shouldn't be passing that ball. He knew he could see Cherry Evans coming a mile away. Stephen Horvath, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate you, my dude. So 2.5 minutes to go here. Second tackle here for the Eels. 15 metres out. Reed Marnie gets it off. It's going to be Arthur here with the ball. He gives it off to Madison. Madison is going to have a horrible run there. I don't know what he's doing there. Eels have a chance here, though. They got 3 on 3. I don't know what's happening there. Bryce Cartwright's still going here. He's going to get the offload away, maybe? No, he's still going. 8 metres out. 5 metres short. Third tackle here for the Eels. They're 5 metres short here from the line. It's says they're good game. Better than Panthers Rabbits. Of course it is. That was a shit-house game. Eels here underneath. What is the passing here from these Eels halfbacks? These Eels halves. They're shocking. Reed Marnie gets off to Mitchell Moses on 4th tackle. 4th tackle here. I don't know what's going on here for the Eels. This is terrible. This is actually horrific. This is horrific attack from the Eels. The halves are playing so bad. I don't understand why Arthurs is passing the ball to a player that you can clearly see Cherry Evans has come out of the line for him. If you're a good half, you can notice that the player coming out of the line straight at him, passes it to him and gets slammed. You know, Mitchell Moses is just throwing the stupidest pass of his life. Mitchell Moses had a horrific game here. I don't understand that. And Ferguson will drop the ball there, so it'll be Manly ball here 10 metres out from their own line. It's just stupid. Makes no sense. Desmond says to Fergo, WTF. What do you mean by WTF? That's not on Fergo. Like, yeah, he drops the ball, but that's not on Fergo. That's definitely on Mitchell Moses there. On report for a tackle back there. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, apparently Cherry Evans is on report here for a tackle for something that I don't know even what happened. Thank you very much to Oscar Petrovsky for subscribing. Appreciate you, my dude. All right, so a minute 19 to go here of the first half. By the way, guys, we're 6 likes away from 50. Let's hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. 6 likes away from 50. So left-hand side here, Manly will go. They're 25 metres out here from their own line. 25 metres out even their own line. Oscar Petrovsky says Fergo is the boldest person in the game. The what, sorry? Oh, boldest person in the game. Yeah, he's pretty bald. But Manly here, Josh Schuster gets the ball to Parker. Parker's going to have Garrick on the left-hand side here. And Garrick's away. Garrick's going to kick it over the top here for himself. It could actually work out for him. Oh, the bounce. Oh, it's still going to work out for Brad Parker. Manly going to score a try. Oh, it might be offside. Oh, no. What's happening here? Why are they checking this? What's wrong with this? What are they checking here? This is a try for Manly. This is a try here, unless he's saying knock on. What are they saying here? So, they want to review Brad Parker's pickup here. If they score here, this is ridiculously good. So he kicks the ball over the top there, Garrick, for himself. He's faster than Gutherson. I thought he was a king. Well, that's not really king-like there from Gutherson. Bounces back there. No one touches it there. We're going to have to look at Brad Parker and see if he touches this. Oh, come on, cameraman. I think that's a try. I actually would have that as a try. I would actually have this as a try unless we see something different here. Oh, that's a no try, I think, maybe. I don't know. Thank you very much. It's State, by the way. Oh, no, he has picked it up. Thank you very much for subscribing, bro. They're going to say this is a try here. Okay, fair enough. I liked it, but I just know they called the no try, so I wouldn't have been surprised if they said no try. But it will be a try here for the Manly Seagulls, and they are going to take a bigger lead here just before half-time. Wowee. They have had a man in for the last 10 minutes and will lead that 10 minutes 6-0 because they will get this kick here. It's not a hard kick. So Manly take a big old lead here. Brad Parker gets that ball to Garrick, and Garrick just breaks down that line. And guys, this is your champions? This is who you keep telling me is the champions, is it? The Parramatta Eels, this is your champions. This is your champions that you keep arguing me saying, Blaze, why are you so against the Parramatta Eels? They're so good. They're second place. Like, who have they damn well played? Who have they played besides one Storm game in torrential conditions? The Eels have had a man advantage for the last 10 minutes and had all the ball. And yet Manly are going to score and they're going to be leading by 12 points at half-time. The game's not over. But it's like, come on, man. You've really got to start looking at this team and thinking they're not undefeated. They're not defeatable. They are definitely defeatable. Swatting says Eels considered a try with the man in the bin. spot on. Patrick Nansen would have lost it if they took it off us. Look, I think it is a relative 50-50, but I think that it deserves to go to the team that attacking. I think that should be a benefit of the doubt try. Obviously benefit of the doubt doesn't happen anymore. Benefit of the doubt has gone, but that's a benefit of the doubt try if ever there was one in today's game, if you know what I'm saying. So, Manly will be leading here 16-6, but geez, this second half is going to be awesome to watch. I tell you what, Eels aren't necessarily done yet, but Manly are looking pretty good. Oscar Pedrotti says, who do you go for, BKR? I am from the Gold Coast. I'm a Titans fan, man. Proud Gold Coast man. So we had a good win yesterday, and we are in the 8 right now. I'm happy with that one. But Ruben Garrick here to slap this little bad boy right on through to take a 12-point lead here at halftime. Garrick will... Oh, he's going to miss it. Wow, he missed it. The siren went off as he kicked it, and he's blaming the siren. That is actually ridiculous. I actually think that's stupid how they put the siren there. Yeah, no, that's bullshit. I think that's bullshit. He missed that kick because of the siren. I think that's bullshit. Like, obviously, like, it is what it is. It is what it is, but in the same sense, he literally missed that because the siren went off as he kicked that. But he should have known. He should have known that was going to come. It was at that time. It was at halftime. He should have known to wait until that siren went before taking his kick. So that's on him, actually. But guys, halftime here, Manly do lead 16-6. That kick could be crucial in this game. Manly obviously leading by 10 points, and they had a man to beat for the last 10 minutes and still scored there. So, they'll take this one, and they'll be very happy with that first half. But guys, halftime, hit that thumbs up button. Let's get to 60 before the end of halftime. We've got 84 people watching right now, so we can get 10 more likes. And obviously, if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, at 10,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away an NRL jersey to one of you guys, and also one of these awesome posters that I created with all the different teams. If you don't know, we also have all the other teams like Storm and Dragons and Roosters and literally every team. So obviously, get on subscribe. And Jamie Robinson says, we've gone up about 250 subscribers this weekend, guys, so we are definitely growing. Jamie Robinson says, so proud of the boys, especially with no specialist 9. Absolutely. No, I agree. Manly are doing well here. I keep saying for weeks, did I not keep saying to you guys for weeks? I want to see Manly play a decent team and actually beat them. I want to see them play a decent team and beat them because they haven't played a decent team and beaten them. Who they played? They played Titans. They played 2 Warriors teams. They played, Cowboys. Actually, who have Manly played? Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see Manly's recent hits. I know that the Manly fans in the chat will say it, but look, last week they played the Broncos. Whooped his shit. You know what I'm saying? They played the Broncos. Whooped his shit. They played the Warriors. Whooped his shit. Nearly lost that game too. They lost to the Panthers and lost it by more than 12 points in my personal opinion. Manly beat the Tigers. Whooped his shit. Manly beat the Titans. Whooped his shit. And then also Warriors. Whooped his shit. So this is the first game where I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, wait a second, this team is actually not too bad. You know what I'm saying? Like this now they're at this point, but Eels are also excusable because the Eels are shithouse for a top 2 team. They're a good team, but they're also a team that can lose. They're not shithouse. Sorry, I'll rephrase. They're a team that can be very shithouse on their day, and also a team that can be pretty decent on their day, but they're not a team that can win the comp. And I keep saying this to you guys. This team is not going to win the comp. This team will not win the comp with this playing group. They don't have that next star-studded level. They don't have that ability of the Panthers to play exciting footy like we always watch. They don't have the level of the Storm with Pappenhausen and like look at Gutherson before. This is your king. This is your king. He started jogging there. He started jogging in that last try for Manly. So, unfortunately, yeah, look, it's disappointing for Eels because I think their fans deserve better. But then again, their fans disappeared for the 2010s when they were shithouse. So do their fans deserve better? But Jody O'Brien says, what is the biggest heartbreak that you have ever gone through in a Titans game? Good question. So Roosters Titans obviously in 2010 would be up there, but in the same sense, preliminary final, I was very young in my Titans support, hadn't experienced spoons yet, hadn't experienced bad years yet, so it's not really as impactful as, say, Titans versus Panthers was pretty bad. I think in 2017, I think they kicked a field goal late on or something like that in extra time at Seabus. Geez, I'm trying to think what some heartbreaks over the years. I guess that Broncos-Titans game a few weeks ago was pretty heartbreaking. Yeah, there's not a great deal. Obviously, every time you lose by 1 point or a field goal and stuff like that, it sucks. But there's not a great deal of absolute heartbreak moments. It's just like overall seasons, I guess. Jamie Robinson says Eagles are getting more confident every week. They are. They're on a tidal wave right now. They are on a tidal wave and they're running through the competition, but this is their first team that's actually half decent. They still lost to the Panthers and lost them relatively well. Oscar Baker says, do you think Titans will beat the Sharks? Yes, I do. Jim Jones says, Eels choke when it's semi-time. Eels choke when it's any time. Jackie Giteau says, Daly Cherry Evans should not be on report for that. That is what it is. It doesn't mean he's going to get anything for it, but based on the new rules, they're throwing everyone under the bus. Please don't spam Oscar Petrosky. I know you're saying everybody sub. I appreciate it, bro, but please don't spam because otherwise you will get timed out. I've got to try and read as many comments as I possibly can. Patrick Nand says, I might be biased, but surely Garrick should have been allowed to retake the kick. No. He should have known that the siren's going to go. That's on him, bro. Like, obviously, that siren goes at the end of the 40th minute. Like, everyone knows this. Everyone knows this. Ruby Garrick knew this. He took the kick. He could have waited. He could have taken his time. He could have taken it quicker. Unfortunately, that's on him. Oscar Petrovic, bro, stop spamming, please. I've got to read all the comments, my man. Otherwise, you will get timed out. Dexter Stern says, we have the wood on the Eels. Go the Eagles. Absolutely. They should have won 2 from 2 last year, but obviously it was very dubious for that first Manly game against Parramatta, where Parramatta, on the 80th minute, Manly threw a forward pass, but it wasn't a forward pass. It was nowhere near a forward pass. But the referee took it off him, and Eels won the game, but they didn't. They didn't win that game. Manly won that game. So Manly should be 2 from 2 from last year. Dingo says, we lost to Penrith by 12, basically full strength. South lost to a Panthers side with some outs by 44. We lost Penrith by 12. Yeah, that's cool. We also... So the thing is, right, is that I believe you lost by more than that game than the scoreline suggested, but I don't think you were horrific. I don't think you were done dirty. I don't think you were embarrassed. I just think that Panthers probably deserved a bigger scoreline than they did, but I don't think Manly were done dirty. Rabbitohs have no excuses. No, Rabbitohs are absolutely... That was embarrassing. That was horrific. That was literally the most embarrassing result of this year. You know, as a Titans fan, that was worse. That was more embarrassing. The Titans last week lost 48-12 to the Panthers. The Rabbits this week lost 56-12 to the Panthers. Now, you've got to remember that the Titans had a man off for the entire second half against the Panthers last week. The Titans have a bad defense, a bottom 4 defense, bottom 2 defense, if you want to say. But what's that say for the South Sydney Rabbitohs, who had an extra man for the final 40 minutes of the game and gave up an extra 10 points? Gave up an extra 10 points and didn't score any more. We scored our 2 tries with the man off as well. So that's the thing. I'm not saying we're better than the Rabbitohs at all. I think Rabbitohs better. But in the same sense, we still competed with them. It was 24 to 10 at half time and that we were up, and then we lost 40 to 30. So our defense is just as bad, but their defense still gave up 30 points in that game. So, like, a bit of perspective, please. A bit of perspective. Jimmy James says, conversions went exactly where it was pointed. He didn't set it properly on the tee. Chad says, Eagles, we're not lucky to win against Warriors. They just play better. What? Eagles were lucky in the end, bro. I don't know what game you're watching. The Warriors flew home there, and the Eagles played better. Don't get me wrong. Eagles played better, but in the same sense, like, what kind of comment is that? Like, you coming at me for my comment. Like, the Warriors came flying, bro. They scored a try basically on the siren, got caught a no try. They were down by, 14 points with 4 minutes to go? Like, bro, a bit of perspective as well, please. Like, gee whiz, you got to understand when sometimes, there's got to be some critique in your own team's performance. As a Titans fan, I know all about critiquing my own team's performance. The Dingo says, Rabbits was one of the worst performances. Yep. A game that was supposed to be a close and awesome game. Disappointed was an understatement. Yep. Jimmy Bill says, Penrith were at home this week, but away against the Titans. Penrith were not at home this week. Penrith were away and at Dubbo. What? Like, are you talking about? Like, what? No, that's not the truth at all. Penrith were at Suncorp, which is also a Titans away game, mind you. Like, hello? Well, that's the stupidest comment I've seen. The Titans were the home team at Suncorp. That's not the Titans' home game, by the way. Panthers were away team at Suncorp, so they're in the exact same situation as the Titans. This week, the Panthers were the away team in Dubbo. Do you know what you're talking about, brother? Like, bro, if you're going to have a crack at the Titans, like, at least know what you're talking about. Blowblock says I'm a Rabbitoh supporter, but they just had a bad day. Bullshit. No, they were terrible. Jimmy Bill's laughing. Bro, the only people who should be laughing is at you. You don't even know what you're talking about, my dude. Oscar Petrosky says Eagles are likely to be a top team. Why? They're looking very good with Tommy Trbojevic. They're looking fantastic at the moment. By the way, guys, 2 likes away from 60. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Oscar Burke's thoughts on Reece Walsh, I think, is very good. But he's inexperienced. He's still young. Unfortunately, yeah, he's still young, he's still inexperienced. There's a long way to come for him, but he's a very good player as well. He definitely has the ability to change that game, and they need him considering that Tuivasa-Sheck is gone. Jay Dawson says, plus last week at Suncorp had more Penrith fans compared to the Titans. Yeah, we all know that, but in the same sense, like, it's just, the entire comment was just stupid. Like, the entire comment didn't make sense at all. Like, if you're going to at least insult me and try and get at me, like, at least get it right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at very least, get it right. Johnny Bryan says, who is your favourite player of all time? Darren Lockyer. Thanush says, Josh Schuster's good number 6. Josh Schuster has been very good in today's game. 2 try assists, and he's looking the goods. Yeah, he's looking very good, Josh Schuster. So you'd be happy with him if you're a Manly fan. You'd be happy with how the boys are performing with him there. And he's obviously very young as well. Now, people keep saying Origin, like, don't get too ahead of yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too ahead of yourself, especially in this New South Wales team that is just, like, stacked for backs talent. Like, obviously, you could look towards that forward pack, and their forwards, Queensland's forwards are better than New South Wales, but New South Wales' backline is about 300 times better than Queensland's, right? So that's the issue. Tommy Sagus says, Eagles looking like a top 14 with current form. Yes, current form is the key part there, though. Oscar Petrovsky says, Dragons would have won against the Sharks if Lomax played. No, the Dragons are shithouse. The Dragons are shithouse. I don't care that they're 6th place or 7th place or whatever they are. The Dragons had a good start to the season, and this is how they actually are. Now, they impressed me with the fact that they're not coming last right now, but the Dragons are not that great. They also lost the second game of the season to the Sharks, and convincingly too. The Sharks have the wood over the Dragons. You add a few players in, their spine was intact. The Dragons don't really have a great deal of excuses. They have a couple of players out due to injuries and suspensions, but the suspensions is because of their own choosing. Their players chose to make a bad call, and their players in that game were dirty as shit. Fui Maono deserved to go out for weeks, because that was horrific. Pappenhausen won't be back for 3 to 4 weeks now. You know, you got to look at Josh McGuire. He's a dirty grub. He is a dirty grub. Dragons are their own worst enemies in regards to that. So you cannot blame their outs on that. Lomax comes in. Like, why is Lomax now the difference between the Dragons winning that game and not? The Dragons look terrible. The Dragons and Sharks both looked terrible. Why is a centre the difference between the Dragons winning and losing? Why is a centre the difference between the Dragons winning and losing? All their spine was still there. Their spine was still there. Cody Ramsey is the fullback that they want to go with. They said this. This is the fullback they want to go with into the future. They don't say re-sign Duffy because of this. Corey Norman was there. Ben Hunt was there. McCulloch was there. Why is a centre the difference between winning and losing? Makes no sense. Damien Tracy says, did you see Brisbane Roar against the Jets? Up by the Roar, baby. 2-1. Let's go. Can someone let me know what the score is in the Western Sydney Wanderers versus Sydney FC derby, please? Because that is a big game if the Wanderers can lose. That's awesome for the Brisbane Roar. Dufty is not their fullback, Oscar Petrosky, because the Dragons have come out and said they want to use Cody Ramsey as their fullback. And he was their fullback. They have come out and said that we're not re-signing Dufty because we want Cody Ramsey to be the guy. So there's no excuses there in the fullback department because that's the guy they want to choose. That's the guy they want there. So why? Because so now it's Dufty's fault that he was out? Like what? Aiden Hammond says, hopefully the Seagulls can keep this up. Yeah, whole second half to come, but it should be interesting. Golden Holden says, the Sharks weren't that terrible. No, they were terrible. No, the Sharks and Dragons were both terrible. Both teams deserve to lose that game. Everyone's been talking about it. That was horrific. Both teams deserve to lose that game. Kyle Dacken says, thoughts on Broncos' performance last night? I'm quite happy about it. The Broncos were gifted a lot of opportunities. The Broncos didn't do anything wrong. You can't blame the Broncos for taking their opportunities. But the refereeing last night was absolutely disgraceful. The Broncos scored 2 tries off 4 passes. But in the same sense, you cannot blame the Brisbane Broncos for taking the opportunities that were given to them. The Broncos got given a lot of opportunities. Oscar Petrovsky, and you're gone, my dude. See you later. You know, the Broncos got gifted a lot of opportunities and took what was given of them. Unfortunately, they're just not going to get the credit they probably deserve. The Broncos do deserve credit because they did win that game, but in the same sense, it was because of how many opportunities that they were given by the referee. Jimmy Bill says, so Reynolds isn't South's halfback because they don't want him next year. Reynolds decided to go to the Broncos because he wants more money. And also, the fact of the matter is that the South Sydney Rabbitohs didn't want to re-sign him for longer than a year. So, yes, they don't want him next year, realistically. They only wanted him for a year. He got a 3-year contract with the Brisbane Broncos. He only got a 1-year contract with the Rabbitohs, and they would not budge on that. So, yes, you would argue that the Rabbitohs don't want him because they're not willing to guarantee him a spot past the next year. Tommy Saget says, Todd Payton was a smart man to get rid of Maguire. Grub. Agree. Evan's not here says, petition for everybody to type Storm's fullback instead of Pappenhausen because nobody can spell it. It is what it is. Thanish says, who will be South's halfback next year? I don't know, bro. Cody Ramsey obviously be there. Sorry, not Cody Ramsey. Cody Walker will obviously be there, but I'm not too sure who the 7 will be. Not too sure who the 7 will be. By the way, guys, if you're just tuning into the stream, it is halftime, 16-6 to Manly. Let's hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already and subscribe if you're new around here. Evan's not here. Oh, that's right. Damien Tracy says it's 0-0 in Sydney Derby right now. 0-0 or a win for Sydney FC is probably well, I don't really care who wins, actually, because if Sydney FC lose, then the Raw can still catch Sydney FC too. So either way, it's kind of a win-win for the Raw, but the Raw still have to win, though, obviously. You know, we're not in a good position. We're still on the edge of the 6. So. We will be streaming the Wednesday night games, though, guys. We will stream both night games on Wednesday night there. Jay Dawson says, who does Geelong versus this week? I'm not sure. Obviously, a very good win against the Sunnies. But let me go look. I'll go have a look. who the Cats are. By the way, Collingwood beating the Port Adelaide Power. Port, really? Oh, we play Collingwood next week. We'll smack him. We'll smack them at the MCG. Jeez. That's not a good game there. By the way, the doggies are flying right now. Doggies and the Ds, but the dogs are just absolutely annihilating. Like, they won by 111 points against St Kilda yesterday. That's just stupid. Storm fan says, what flavour Coke? What you got? Coke Zero, bro. Coke Zero, not as much sugar. It's still bad, but still, like, it's not as much sugar, so I'll take it. Still waiting here for the second half to get underway here, though, guys. Don't forget, Manly will be coming back onto the field with all their 13. They had a man in the bin for the last 10 minutes of that half and got a try to take the lead 16-6, but long way to go here, guys. Long way to go, but don't forget, subscribe if you're new around here. David Tracy says, do you go for the Cats? I do go for the Cats. I am a Cats fan. I'm very much enjoying what they're putting on the table lately, but in the same sense, those dogs and those dogs and the, what's it called? Who's the other team? Dogs and Melbourne. You don't usually think about Melbourne as a team up the top, doing pretty good right now. Jake Well, it says, yeah, picking up Maguire was the worst thing we could do, not causing a conspiracy, but look at the Cowboys and Dragons since then, basically flipped. Fair enough. Jake Dawson says, both teams playing good or both just bad? No, both these teams are playing good. I'm joining with this game. Oh, I wouldn't go as far as say good. Eels haven't looked good. Manly have looked good. But Eels have been okay. Eels have been fine. Amen. Murad says Eels will come back. Wouldn't surprise me necessarily, but also Manly playing pretty good footy, man. Manly playing pretty good footy. Manly back out into the field here. It is a 10-point difference with the Eels coming back out as well. Now 16-6 is the score. Here we go, guys. Electric Pro says Eels will come back. Go Para. Thonush says because Wayne Bennett left Queensland coach will Queensland will coach, will that impact their performance? What? Wayne Bennett left Queensland coach. Will that impact? Wayne Bennett's not the Queensland coach. Wayne Bennett isn't the Queensland coach this year. He was last year. Luca Fulgoni says, hey, mate, as a Raiders fan, another game when we're up in a game playing well, then we capitulate. Your opinion? Look, I said pre-season, man, this Raiders team is not what we are used to. I said that their window closed after 2019. That was their chance. Losing a grand final in that fashion after playing as well as they did that season and in that game, that was always going to impact them long term, right, past that game and past that year. And unfortunately, the Raiders are still feeling the impact of missing out on that grand final by that much. Ricky Stewart, unfortunately, is not going to be able to get it back out of them. I don't believe Ricky Stewart is the go forward. You know, Ricky Stewart is the guy that obviously the players aren't playing for him anymore. He's very controversial because he blames the players. He doesn't blame himself or the team setup that he goes with. He blames the players, and unfortunately, that is not what you do. So the players he's lost the players, the dressing shed. So it's obvious to see that. They've always been known as the faders in the second half, but this is just another level. So they've lost 6 out of the last 7 games and should have lost the game against the Dogs. You know, they should have lost the game against the Dogs. Thank you very much, Aiden Parsiani, for subscribing as well. They should have lost the game against the Dogs too. So that should be the wake-up call, but it wasn't, and they got smacked. Don't know who they play next week, but I don't know if I want to tip Raiders at all at the rest of this year. So they have a good team, but their team doesn't want to play for their coach. So they have to get rid of their coach, and I just think that Ricky Stewart's too much of a name to get rid of too easy. So 4th tackle here for Manly, but it's the best thing to do for them, in my opinion. 5th tackle here at the halfway point. Electric Pro says the Eels will come back. Trust me, they'll win, by the way. Thanks for the live talk. Appreciate you. We're here for every single game, man. We've streamed every single game this week, so don't you worry. We're here all the time. So if you haven't subscribed yet, be like, buddy, people who subscribe and get around the BKRmy, because we are, buddy, moving and grooving on our way to 10K. Kevy Barr says, hey, how are you? Going all right, mate. Going all right. Thank you very much, Kyle Dacker, for subscribing as well. Going all right. Just hopefully this is a good finish to this game. I'm feeling like it's going to be a close game. I do think it's going to be like a 1-point difference. Appreciate my dude for subscribing as well, by the way. So 39 minutes left of the game. The Eels, realistically for me, do need to win this game. This is a big mindset game for the Eels because this is another team that's actually quite decent. You know, they haven't played the Panthers yet. They haven't played the Rabbitohs yet. Forgive the scorelines against the Storm and the Panthers. They've played the Storm and beaten them in torrential conditions, not on a dry track. Difference. I know people don't care about the difference, but there's a difference. They haven't played a real good team yet. And should have lost the Roosters, but that's why we're in this situation, because the sin bins and send-offs didn't happen. But it is what it is. So this is a big mindset game for the Eels because they know Manly's a good team. Manly is a good team right now. And this is their first game that they've proven themselves, in my opinion, the Seagulls. Electric Pro Side, subscribe because you read my comments. Thanks, and I press the notification bell. Appreciate you, dude. We're here all the damn well time. You're going to enjoy it. So 3rd tackle coming up for Manly. Josh Schuster. Sorry, 2nd tackle. Josh Schuster's still going here. 40 metres out from his own line. Let me know what you think the scoreline is going to be at the end of this game, guys. I'm gonna go 21. I'm going to go 24-20. I think Manly hold out here. I did tip Eels by 1 pre-game, but I'm going to say 24-20. But I think the Eels will come home strong, but I think Manly might just be able to hold them out. Carl Dagger says, Broncos too far gone for top 8. Yeah, Broncos are nowhere near top 8, brother. Broncos are nowhere near top 8, my dude. Thank you very much, Electric Pro, for subscribing. They're nowhere near top 8, man. Like, that win yesterday, like, we have to forget about that game. Everyone, Broncos fans, Roosters fans, every NRL fan has to forget about that game. That game means nothing to me. The referee refereed the Roosters out of that game. The Broncos won based on the opportunities they were given, but the referee refereed the Roosters out of the game. So I see that game as a no contest. Broncos get the 2 points, cool. Deserve the 2 points based on how they played, off the opportunities they were given. So I ignore that game, and it means nothing to me. Third tackle here for the Eels. They're 45 minutes out. So look, the Broncos will go and lose the Storm by 60 this week on Thursday night. It is what it is. That's a one-on-one strip there for Manly, and Manly will get the ball back here at the halfway point. Jake Weller says Dragons smashed both teams. Sonari says it's because we lost Blake Austin. Okay, there you go. Blake Austin is not the reason why a team struggles. Second tackle here for the Eels. For Manly. 35 minutes out. They score first here. Eels have to realistically score first in the second half. Paramount Eels says, I know, right? The referee was basically a Broncos fan that game. Yeah, like he was, but you can't blame the Broncos for it. Cherry Evans here with the ball. I know you're not, but most people are. But Cherry Evans will be taken down a bit, 20 metres out here from the Eels line. Fourth tackle here. Jody Bryan says he go to the Sharks-Titans game next round. Hopefully. I should be, yes. So Manly here, left-hand side chance here. They've got space galore out here. And I think it's going to be a try. No, it's a knock-on. No, it's a knock-on. Knock-on. I think it's a knock-on. I think it's a knock-on here against Manly. Cavi Bar, you don't need to ask me if you can ask me something. You don't need to ask me if you can ask me something. I'll just ignore it if I don't want to respond to it. But I think this is a knock-on here from Ruben Garrick, but we'll have a look here because Garrick doesn't look convinced, and also the referee is reason. It doesn't look like he's going to get this down. He's lost that completely. Nowhere near. Good stuff by Blake Ferguson there to stop that one from going through. So it will be a no try here against the against the Manly Eagles. I nearly said the Manly Eels. I'm all over the shop. I think this is over the line where he loses this ball. So I think it will be a 20-minute set restart here for the Parramatta Eels. I don't know. It's a tough one. Golden Holland says, what has been game of the year so far? I would argue to say... Oh, wow. The cameraman got knocked over there. I'm trying to think. What was the game of the year so far? Can someone rattle through some good games and I'll remember it? Jimmy Bill says the good wingers score those ones. Yes and no. Obviously, we saw Ferguson whacked at his arms. He didn't go for the ball. He whacked at his arms. So Garrick, I don't think really could do a great deal about that. But yeah, like you could argue yes, but Ferguson, that was a very good defensive maneuver there, and I don't think you can really hound on Garrick for that one because he cut him off at the line. First try scorer for the Eels. I can't remember actually. Who was it? Was it Micah Sivo? No, I can't remember. Oh, it was Gutherson. Clint Gutherson was the one who scored the try for the Eels there. Mushy says, you see the St Kilda vs Bulldogs scored last night, bro? Yeah, 111 points. Crazy. Eels here. Oh, wow. It's going to be an injury here for Manly. Second tackle here. It's Croker. They're number 9. They need a 9. They don't have a special Azuka right now, but they need him there because they don't have anyone to come in for him. Golden Horses, Rabbitohs vs Tigers. It was okay. Like, that was a good finish. It was okay, though. Ben Sullivan says, I reckon Eels will come back, but you never know. Yeah, well, it's a long way to go in this game. There's a long way to go in this game. Jake Wallace says, the Eels are such a weird team. They're clearly better than most teams that don't feel like a contender. Yep, welcome to the party. That's what I've been saying all season long that people don't really like that I say. Third tackle here for the Eels. Junior Paulo gets the ball to Sean Lane. 35 minutes out. They don't have a team that can win the comp. They're a good team. They're a top 4 team, but they don't have a team that can win the comp. Simple as that. So fourth tackle here, left-hand side. It's going to come away here for Bryce Cartwright, and Bryce Cartwright will be about 22 metres short of the line. Fifth tackle. Can the Eels score this one? Can they score it and bring it back within a one-try ball game? Up it goes, and Eels catch it. It's still fifth tackle, bro. He lost the ball. It's going to be a knock-on. I don't know what happened here. Has to be a knock-on. This has to be a knock-on here. This has to be a knock-on. This has to be a knock-on. This has to be a knock-on here. So the Eels have scored a try, but it's not going to be a try. Paul H says Titans vs Warriors finals. You heard it now. Bloody, I love your work, mate. Paul H, you bloody expecting me dirty there. That's what, like, I get excited now. Now I'm getting excited. If the Titans and Warriors don't make the finals, I tell you what, I'm going to blame you. So Eels will put the ball up here. Eels catch the ball, but I'm pretty certain this gets whacked forward by a long way. This has to be a knock-on, surely. This has to be a knock-on, surely. So he catches the ball there easy, but then how does the ball get... It's going to be offside anyway. It's going to be offside anyway, so don't worry about that. So Reed Marnie was offside, but I want to know how that ball got to where it was. I don't know how that ball got to where it was, so we're going to say it's going to be Reed Marnie offside, so it doesn't really matter. So no try here. No try here for the old Parramatta Eels, and it will be, unfortunately, a penalty against the Eels too, and Manly will get a nice little attack and set at the halfway point. You'd have seen them around that halfway point anyway. Scratch that. That 30 metres out. Not a great kick. Evans not here, says penalty. Yeah, it was penalty. So Manly here with the ball, about 40 metres out from their own line. Tommy Trbojevic today, 1 try assist, 2 line breaks, 114 run meters, and 5 tackle busts. Want to see him score a try because obviously he's on a good try scoring record too. I'm pretty sure. Good, nice little try scoring streak, but hasn't scored just yet. So second tackle here for Manly. Still inside their own half, and Jake Trbojevic, big run there, gets inside the attacking half now. Luca Fulgoni says, hey mate, weird question, but what Apple website do you use for the score? Flash score, bro. So 4 tackle here. 4 tackle, 40 metres out. Manly not doing a great deal of metres here, but they're just kind of grinding through the game at this point. Tommy Trbojevic taking down about 30 metres out. That's a real strong carry. That's like a front row forward kind of carry. I don't know what's going on there. As if you want your fullback with injury history to do that. Oh, wait. This could be a penalty to Manly. It should be a penalty to Manly, and it will be a penalty to Manly. Do you take the 2 here and make it a 12-point game? I don't know. It's interesting. You could take the 2 here and make it a 12-point game, or you could go for the try, but I think taking the 2 here might actually be the smartest option. I think taking the 2 here is the smartest option here for Manly. That's obviously a penalty. He's clearly taking him out there, Wanga Blake. Just stupid, because that guy, Brad Parker was never going to get to that ball. Jake, well, this is who will win, Eels vs Rabbitohs. I don't know. I'm still going to take the Rabbits. But it's an interesting game because both teams aren't exactly looking the greatest right now. So Manly with the ball here, 10 metres out here from the Eels line. Blue Flash Boy says, go Manly. Cherry Evans with the ball, gets it back. It's going to be 5 metres short here from the line. Manly with the ability to potentially take a 13-plus point lead at the moment. Jake Trbojevic gets it off. It's going to be outside of Schuster. Oh, that's actually an unbelievable. Schuster has been ridiculous in this game, and Ruben Garrick will score a try there for Manly. It'll be 20-6 here with a kick to come. But Josh Schuster, unbelievable. Josh Schuster has been unbelievable in today's game. That is a ridiculously good try there, and Josh Schuster set that one up. So Manly will take a 20-6 lead here with a kick to come. Could potentially be 22-6, but geez, Paramount are going to find it very difficult to come back through this one. Schuster, oh my goodness me, that pass is just stupidly good. Thank you very much, Bailey Gilbert, for subscribing. Appreciate you, but Manly taking a 20-6 lead here, and wow, we were. My goodness me. Electric Pro, you're going to get... I'm not going to time you out for that, but no self-promotion, please, my dude. So I'm going to have to remove that comment. Sorry, one second. Jordan Jones is up the Eagles. Yeah, not looking too bad right now, man. Josh Schuster having an absolute game and a half. Josh Schuster looking fantastic. I know that comes down to Trbojevic with the assist. Trbojevic will get the assist there. But Josh Schuster should really get that pass. Really, he should get that credit there from that pass. But alrighty here. How many likes are we on, guys? 32 minutes to go. We are on 62 likes. I know we can get 8 more likes to hit 70. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Most points in the Premiership in 2021. Jamal Fogarty is a top 5. Look at this go. Bob James says Wanga Blake is such a liability. I'm not the biggest fan of Wanga Blake. I don't really understand why he gets cracks at these games. I just don't think he's that great, but he's still there. Sport Agent says the Eels aren't a top 4 team. They are, but they're not, if you know what I'm saying. Like, they are, but they're not. Look, I'm really willing at this point to say Panthers and Storm are the only 2 teams in the comp because they just don't show weaknesses. Storm aren't a great second half team, so I'm pretty certain the Panthers are going to win the comp this year. I'm pretty certain already. At round 11, the Panthers are going to win the comp. But the Panthers can also choke when it comes to the big time stage. That's the only problem that I find with them. So it's difficult to watch this year knowing that it's pretty much already laid out for who's going to win. If a shock happens, it'll be unbelievable. Jordan Cadigan says Schuster needs to stay at 5'8". He's been playing fantastic here, but Manly here from the sideline. Got a couple of Eels fans in the background. Here we go. Ruben Garrick. Can he slap this one through? From the wing? I would love him to get this just because of the Eels fans in the background. I would love him to get this right in front of the Eels fans. Please do it. Please get it in front of the Eels fans. He will. Oh, it's a beautiful kick too. Please turn around and look him in the eyes. Please turn around and look those Eels fans in the eyes. That's an unbelievable kick. So it's 22-6 here. 16-point game. Parramatta getting smacked. Here. That's a great kick with all those Parramatta fans in the background there. Sport Reaction says Eels should have should be good during Origin. They don't have any Origin players and Warriors. Yeah, fair enough. Diogo Fernandez, appreciate you for tuning in and subscribing as well. Thank you very much. See, we're well and truly on the way to 10K now, guys. So close to one of you guys getting an NRL jersey and one of these posters in behind. Jake Wellett says, geez, Cleary is so far ahead in terms of points scored this season. I know, but look, they just scored, what? Nathan Cleary has 15 try assists. Jerome Luai with 14. Both their halves have 29 try assists combined. Tom Trebojevic is then next with 13, alongside Nico Hines, Mitchell Moses, Chad Townsend, and Sam Walker with 13. Gee whiz. But wow, those Panthers halves, the assist is just ridiculous. Aiden Passiani says, what team do you think will make the grand final? What do you think about how the Knights are playing? Knights are very disappointing, bro. They should be peaking right now after what we were hearing 3-4 years ago. They are far from peaking. They have gone regress. Thank you very much, Joshua, for subscribing. They have been far and few between if they had successful seasons recently, and they look terrible. Their defense this weekend, last weekend, was just shocking. Manly here, left-hand side chance here. Parker taken down 45 minutes out from the Eels line. Knights are one of the most disappointing teams of the last couple of years, and probably the last decade, because they were building so much after those wooden spoons. And now they're back to looking like a terrible team. And it sucks. It really does suck. But, you know, the Knights are probably going to have to blow that team up. And in baseball terms, that means start again. You know, probably keep Ponga, that's it. I'd probably say keep Ponga. I would say everyone else is on fire sale. This is my opinion, mind you, but I'm not threatened by the Knights. I'm not threatened by the Knights at all. I don't think the Knights are anywhere near winning a premiership anytime soon. I don't think this playing group is anywhere near the ability to win a comp. So it's like you can waste your time for another 2-3 years of trying to win a comp with this team. It's not going to happen, in my personal opinion. My team for the grand final, I'm taking Panthers and Storm at this stage, and I just don't think there's a reason for saying anybody else besides maybe Manly coming into the equation. If they can start competing with these kind of teams. They competed-ish with the Panthers, but the Panthers still won by 12, and I think they won by a bit more than what the actually scoreline was. Jake Willard says, yeah, Knights are on the same points as the Broncos. That's crazy. See, that's crazy to think about. But Manly will get the ball here 15 minutes out from their own line. Scenario says, Andrew Johns never deserved to be an immortal. Okay, I'm not going to get into that conversation. Jordan Cadigan says, staff, Ta'oa, Kurtman, Musgrove, Pearce all need to go. Mate, everyone whose name isn't Ponga, and even you could honestly look at Ponga. Ponga has a very big, apparently has a very big ego at the club that is very over the top, and unfortunately does create a lot more disagreements than you would ideally want at a club. So there is a problem there at Manly. Oh, is that a knock-on from the Eels? Is that going to be a knock-on from the Eels? Or that's going to be play-on? Oh, but Sivo kicks it out. That's unlucky. There. So it's going to be Manly ball here, and it's at restart. Emmy PG3D says, I have a question. Who is better side, Storm or Panthers? I'm taking the Panthers, but the Storm, beat them in the grand final. So it's like, it's up to you. That's completely opinionated. Aiden Passiani says, I think the best Knights team was with Andrew Johns. Of course, that's when they won the premiership. That's when they won 2 premierships, didn't they? 2001 and 1997 is when they won those 2 premierships there, I think. So 30 minutes to go here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new around here. 22-6 for Manly. First tackle for Manly as well. Tapau knock-on penalty for Manly. Knock-on and it's not going to be a knock-on, sorry. It's going to be a penalty here for the Manly Seagulls. The She-Eagles with the penalty to get them out of trouble here. And Josh Schuster's going to bang this one down. And Schuster will get this to about 30 metres out here from the... 40 metres? I don't think so. I think that was a 30-metre line, but okay. I think that's pretty bad. So, Parramatta seems... I think this game's done. I honestly would call this game over at this point. Ashton analysis, did Panthers won? The Panthers won 56-12. Ashton, 56-12. Jordan Cadigan says Broncos going to beat the Storm next week. Okay, mate. Man, see, this is the wrong thing with Broncos fans. They make themselves look like idiots. Broncos fans make themselves look idiots and then have to go through the pain of watching their team also play like shit against the Melbourne Storm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can say you're going to win next week all you like. Cool, man. You can big yourself up. Feel positive. Yeah, Broncos are going to win. But we all know they're not going to win. So it's like, cool, you're the only one who's going to be hurt by Thursday night next week. So 4 tackle here for Manly. Left-hand side they come. Chance here. Trebojevic gets it off to Parker. Oh, so close. But we 5th tackle here. Held up by the man. Held up here for Manly. Williams, subscribe to Big House Spot. Appreciate you, my dude. Forward pass here from Manly, apparently. Forward pass. Oh, there you go. Chad says Bulldogs are going to win next round. Bulldogs vs Panthers. Good luck, mate. See, I know you're at least joking. Broncos fans aren't joking. Blue Flash Boy says, who are you going for? I would have preferred the Eels to win for the Titans, but in the same sense, Manly are a good success story this year from being tipped as potential wooden spooners to coming home strong and looking like a potential top 4 team here. Aiden Pasiani says, who do you think is the best fullback right now? Tommy Trbojevic. Said it all year. Said it for 3 years now. I think Trbojevic is more than just a game player. He's a mindset for Manly. He's more than just a game player. He's a mindset for Manly. And oh wow, Reid Marnie there. What's going on there? That should have been a high tackle, I actually think, but won't be called a high tackle. Jimmy says they're going to win if it's the same ref. Yeah, fair enough, to be honest with you. That's actually fair enough. He says, no, only jokes, but not really. It's not really only jokes. If they have the same ref from last night, Peter Goff or whatever his name is, they will win that. But set restart here for the Eels. 35 minutes out. If they want to score, if they're going to win this game, they have to score before the 20-minute mark and be down by 12 points. They just need to be really quick here and starting to get some good attacking football getting going. All right, so 42 minutes out here from their own line. Nathan Brown will roll this ball back to Reid Marnie. They need to score really soon. They're down 3 tries right now, the Eels. They're at home too, mind you. Sammy Angress says Tommy Turbo is a movement. Oh, he's unbelievable. He is unbelievable. So right-hand side here. Eels will have the ball. 45 minutes out here from Manly line. Now 40 minutes out. 4 tackle. 26 minutes left here, round 11, guys. What was your biggest game of the weekend, do you reckon? Reid Marnie puts this ball down deep into the corner. Good kick, actually. It will sit up perfectly. It'll sit up perfectly. It's going to be a dropout here, and this is exactly what the Eels need. So a dropout here from Manly to the Eels, and they're going to get an opportunity to try and get back in the game. Jordan says, come on, Eels, 3 tries, let's go. Well, it's a long way to go. If they score a try off this set, there's a chance. If they score a try off this set, there is a chance. Ruben Gary, the ball was that was a beautiful kick from Reid Marnie. Beautiful kick there from Reid Marnie. Ace Mookie says, go Manly. Patrick Nance says, Dogs are paying $17 for next week. I saw it was 21 the other, just before. Saw it was 21 before. So they've come in. Jeez, people bucking in the doggies. Jake Wells, it's crazy to think people were saying Manly for the spoon before Turbo came back and they were playing so bad. I never said Manly for the spoon. The entire time I said Manly just got a good team, but for some reason they're not connecting right now. You wait till Turbo gets back, or you just wait till this team realises that they've got a good team. They would never ever get the spoon. It never ever looked like they were going to get the spoon with the team that they had. They were just having unfortunate performances. There's no way it's a high tackle if you're going to try and call this. People calling for the spoon are casuals. If people were saying Manly were going to win the spoon at the beginning of the season, they're casuals. Every single stream, you can go back through all my streams and you can see, I never once thought Manly would win the spoon. Never once thought they would win the spoon. It was never a chance. Tony Kahukiwa says, sup, LA mate, who you going for in this game? But Eels will get a dropout here, and this is their last chance, really, for me, in my personal opinion, for them to come back in this game and get back into it. So, Cherry Evans here to drop this bad boy out. Surely they don't do a short drop. I've seen a lot of teams doing short dropouts lately for no reason, which is really strange. And Eels will pick it up on the halfway line. Gets off to Campbell Gillard, I think it is. No, it's Nathan Brown. And Nathan Brown with a huge run, but he gets slapped down. It's what a pull-up and what a slap from Jakey Trbojevic. Cricket Jack says, Collingwood 46 Port Adelaide, 10 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Jeez, low-scoring game, but Collingwood were up big in that game, so Port probably still win that. Second tackle here for the Eels. Left-hand side, Reid Marnie gets up to Nathan Brown again. He's going again. Jeez, that big run, he goes again for another run. 25 minutes out here. Reid Marnie, left-hand side, gets up to Mitchell Moses, who's done nothing in this game. Moses gets up to Papali'i. 15 minutes out here, sorry. Fourth tackle here for the Eels. Arguably, they need a score. I just really feel like they need a score. Moses drops the ball. Moses been a shit-house in this game. This is why Moses is not a star half, guys. This is why Moses is not a star half, because of shit like that. Drops the ball there cold, 15 minutes out, no pressure on him at all. All you need to do is get through that set, kick it through and try and get a repeat set. All you had to do is just get through that set, but no, he does drop the ball there cold. No one near him. Don't even know how he loses that. He just got lazy. Just got lazy with his hands there. Jimmy James' typical para performance. Bing, ging, go. Bing, ging, go. That is Parramatta to a T. This is Parramatta to a T. People don't understand this. Cool, man. If you want to argue with me every week and say that Parramatta are going to win the comp, you better hope that your team proves it. You better hope that your team is going to come out here and tell me I'm wrong and shut me up, and then I'll admit that I'm wrong. But I admit nothing right now. This is typical. This is now Manly and the Dragons. They lost to the Dragons, who just lost the Sharks in one of the worst performances of the bloody decade. Shit, man. This Eels team is just not up to it. They're a good team. They're a top 4 team, but the teams this year are the Storm and the Panthers, and there's no one even close. Manly are at least making a name for themselves. Jim Jones says it looked like Manly were getting the spoon because they were getting flogged every week. Yeah, but you've got to remember that at that time, yes, there was no Tommy T. That's the big thing, who's their big player. But they also had a good team regardless that just wasn't connecting and clicking. They were always going to find a way to click at some stage. They were always going to find a click. I never thought that. I didn't think they'd be top 8. I'll grant myself that. I'll say that to you guys. I never thought they'd be top 8 with all their bad performances. But I never, ever, ever thought they'd be anywhere close to the wooden spoon, even if Trebojevic hadn't come back. Sammy Souza says, can see why Manly has been frustrating the Eels unless the Eels been shooting themselves in the foot. No, Manly have just been the better team in this game by a long way. So Eels here, left-hand side, and that's going to be, that's a big hit. 40 minutes out here in their own line. That was a huge hit. They are ripping in right now, the Eagles, with their hits. So left-hand side here, Reid Marnie gets it off to Moses. Moses, he gets it off to Sivo with a huge run there by Micah Sivo. And it's going to be, wait, what's going on here? What's going on here? A HIA for who? Olakayatu. There's a blood bin here, sorry. Jim James says sin bin. What for? Aiden Passiani says, do you think Manly will make grand final? I think they're throwing their names in the mix. I still think Panthers did away with them pretty convincingly. No, that's a head-to-head contact there. Oof! Campbell Gillard, though, with the shoulder to the face. Shit, man. That's actually tight. That's tight. The shoulder does go into the head there of Olakatau. That's going to be a sin bin here. Yeah, it's bin. Yep. So that's going to be a sin bin here for the Parramatta Eels. That will be a sin bin here for the Parramatta Eels. Regan Campbell-Gillard will go off for 10 minutes, and I'm pretty certain I'm going to call this game over right now. That's a dirty play. But Aiden Passiani, I wouldn't put him out of it right now. I don't think so. I think Panthers did away with them relatively well. I think the Storm will put away with them relatively well. But obviously, yeah, they're coming up against a team like... that's a bad hit there by Campbell-Gillard. He knew what he was doing. There. So sin bin there for Regan Campbell-Gillard for the Parramatta Eels, and this is not looking like a good game here for Parramatta. Leo Noyes says Para not playing the best. They're not, but Manly are playing very good. 5 likes away from 70, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. 5 likes away from 70. I know we can damn well get it. Smash it right damn well now. And obviously subscribe if you are new around here because we are so close to 10,000 damn well subscribers. But yeah, I'll thank you very much, Hamish English, for subscribing as well. Appreciate you. So first tackle here for the Eagles. They're inside the attacking half right now. Aiden Passiani says also Knights versus Manly next week. Then in round 13 they're Eels. Do you think they could win or are they going to get destroyed by them? Knights aren't good, bro, if that's what you're asking me. Third tackle here for Manly. They're 20 metres out, 15 metres out right now. And offload there by Tapau. Gets it off. It's going to be Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans is going to... it's a Falcon. It's a Falcon. But that's not, I don't think that's a knock on. Yeah, that's going to be Manly's ball here still. He falconed himself and he still picked the ball up. There you go. So Manly here, 5 metres short. Morgan Harper. Electric Pros. Why is the Eels playing trash against bad teams? This is not a bad team. And also I want to refer to your last bit. Hold on one second. Cherry Evans kicks it through. Good take there by Gutherson. That's a very bad comment. Leo Noyes, thank you very much for subscribing. Electric Pro, you just said Manly's a bad team and then they win against the good teams like the Storm. Manly, firstly, are not a bad team. At all. Secondly, to the second part of that comment, the Storm, you beat them on torrential conditions. That changes the game completely. If you play on a dry track that day, the Storm win. You only just beat the Storm on a game that had horrific conditions. Like I've seen worse at the Titans Sharks game 2016 or 2018 or whatever it was, or 2017. 4 pass there from the Eels. 4 pass from the Eels. No, that's the wrong call. That was a 4 pass from the Eels there. That's going to be a penalty here for the Eels. And Jake's going to go to the bin here. Jake Trebojevic going to go to the sin bin. But that was a forward pass there from the Eels. That was a forward pass there from the Eels, in my opinion, but it will be a sin bin here for Jake Trebojevic, apparently. I disagree with this. I think that this is a forward pass here from Reid Marnie. I think it's a forward pass. So Jake Trebojevic will take out Gutherson there, and I get why that's a sin bin, but at the same time, I believe that's a forward pass back there. So it's a fair sin bin based on what we've seen, but in the same sense, I don't understand how there's no 4 pass there. But okay, Eels here, so it's going to be for the next 10 minutes basically. It's going to be 12 on 12. Sorry, 12 on 12. Eels have man the bin, and so too Manly. So Eels with the ball here, turning into a game of 9s at the moment. Nathan Brown, 10 metres out here on the line. Eels need to score here and need to score quickly to be back in this game. Chad says that does not make same refs open your eyes. Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense. Electric Pro says Manly's bad. That's a stupid comment, bro. Manly are looking great this year. Manly are looking great. They're also beating your team 22-6. So please stop having a crack at a team that's flogging your team right now. Marcus Hivo's going to kick the ball through, and that ball's going to go out. How's that, Electric Pro? Talk shit about Manly. Your team's down 22-6 at home right now, and your team just with that man extra. Oh no, they don't have a man extra right now. But with that team getting a nice little attacking set of 6, kicks the ball out over the sideline. So what are you talking about? Jim Jones is great defense. Covey Bar, I'm ignoring the comment because it's nothing to do with rugby league, brother. We're watching a game of Manly versus Eels. We're not watching a game of the AFL right now. Chad says, you supporting the Eels and look at the score. I just can't... Wait, me? I ain't supporting nobody in this game. Electric Pro, shut up, bro. If you can't handle it, time to leave, my man, because this is what this channel is. We banter. If you can give it, you got to be able to take it. So you can give it to Manly and say they're bad, but you can't handle it when someone says, "Wait a second, why are you having a crack at Manly when you're an Eels fan? You're currently losing 22-6 right now, 16 points. That's 13 plus points differential. You also lost to the Dragons this year. Manly are coming home and they are flying right now. What? They've lost one game in their last 5-6 games, something like that. And you're going to sit there and you're going to say Manly's bad, like, bro. If you're going to give it to someone, you got to be able to take it. You got to be able to take it. Electric Pro, you're an idiot, bro. Like, it doesn't even matter. You could honestly leave because your team's getting flogged right now. And to all the other Eels fans, don't think that's at you. That's just at this idiot Electric Pro who doesn't understand footy. Like, he's saying Manly bad when they're down 22-6. You're getting flogged right now, bro. You're getting smacked up. You're getting smacked up by your biggest rivals. So why don't you just shush? Jake Willett says Manly is bad. I know. Chad says, how is Manly is bad? Electric Pro, your team is losing. Your team's getting smacked, and you're trying to say Manly's bad? Bro, cry some more, man. Like, cry some more. Electric Pro says, shut up, man. They may be lost against the Dragons, but they're still good. They won against all the other teams. They're also losing by 16 in the game we're watching, and you're saying the team that they're losing to in the game we're watching by 16 points is bad. You're an idiot, bro. So second tackle here for the Eels. They're 45 metres out here from the line. Muhammad says, what are you giving away for 10K? A new NRL jersey, plus also one of these posters for whoever team that you support. Elias Badawi says, I know Manly is good. Parrish is inconsistent. Absolutely, Elias. You're spot on there. Elias is a Parramatta fan, so he knows what he's talking about there. He knows what this team's about. Everyone who's a Parramatta fan who's not an idiot like Electric Pro knows what their team's about. But geez, Kepi smashed Nathan Brown there. Storm fan says Parra winning streak came to the end. Well, it's not over yet. Not necessarily over yet. Oh, Nathan Brown. Oh, wait a second. Maybe a bit of biff. Maybe a bit of biff. No, it's still going here, the Eels. So fifth tackle. He went back like this there, Nathan Brown. He didn't hit him, but he went back like this. Alan Davis says Parramatta were great in the 1980s and when they had that guy in prison. Okay. So fifth tackle here for the Eels. 25 metres out. Up it goes here for the Eels. Chance here. Or maybe a trip. No, they're going to say no trip. It's going to bounce here for Junior Paulo. Paulo's still going here. It's fifth tackle. No, taken down at the 10-metre line. Oh, my goodness me. Jordan says, Electric Pro, I'm an Eels fan, but you just can't say Manly's bad. Like, if you say Manly's bad when they lose, like, cool, man. But when your team is playing that team, your team's playing Manly and losing by 16 points at home to them, and you're going to say that team's bad? Like, brother. Eels and Manly are going to get a punch on soon. There's going to be a fight here soon. There's going to be a fight. Dexter Stone says, what happened to Sivo? He's very quiet. You can't blame Sivo here, man. The ball doesn't get out to him. They're not getting the ball to him. They're just going through the halves, and their halves have been terrible today. Arthur's and also Moses has been terrible. Moses specifically. Arthur has been he's been a disappearing act, and Mitchell Moses has been terrible. He's been literally terrible. So fourth tackle here for Manly. They're 40 metres out here from their own line. Up top it goes here from Croker down into the deep left-hand corner. It's a good kick, actually, but it will sit in bounds. Just a little bit too short there. Leo Noyce is not playing his best. Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's the thing. Like, Moses is not playing that. Moses has dropped his ball, and he's not that great. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has the ability, but he never really has reached that ability. Geez, this game is very close to getting into a punch on very soon. I'm not going to lie to you. These guys are very angry. You can clearly see it. Marcus Sivo here with the ball. Marcus Sivo's away here. See, he finally gets the ball here and he makes a break. This should be a try here. They go 2-on-3. Oh, Marcus Sivo passed the ball, brother. 20 metres out. You should have passed the ball. He lost the ball. There. That's a knock on. He lost the ball there. That's a knock on. So fantastic play from Marcus Sivo, but he should have passed the ball there. It should have been a try, but he didn't pass the ball. Jimmy Bilson didn't even know Arthur was playing for half the game. I know, it's crazy. Machu says, I've ordered the old school Magpies hoodie online. I used to watch them when I was like 6. Now they are the West Tigers. Yeah, man. Yeah. The old Maggies and Balmain obviously merged for the Tigers. But geez, that's a good pass there. Marcus Sivo breaks through. Marcus Sivo with a fantastic play, but unfortunately he should have passed his ball out to Mitchell Moses or even Gutherson. Either way, he has a try left, right. Good night. But unfortunately he holds the ball and gets taken down. But Manly are bad. Didn't you say, Electric Pro? But Manly are bad. Oscar Burke says this is a heated game. Well, these two teams hate each other, bro. Manly are playing for Bobby Fulton as well right now. Jeez, Tom Trebojevic is very angry right now. He's angry at Kevy there. Tommy Trebojevic just absolutely sprayed him. Electric Pro says, bro, shut up. Man, if you're going to have a crack at me and you're going to have a crack at another team, you're going to cop it, bro. So this is why you learn, if you're going to have a crack at another team or you're going to have a crack at me, you're going to know that I'm going to give it to you. You know, so that's what this channel's all about. Appreciate you. It's all in good fun, all in good banter, all a bit of a laugh. But if you can't handle it, then don't give it, bro. Alan Davis says Blake Ferguson looks and sounds okay. Chad says Electric Pro. No, Storm fans says Hayden's not going to be happy. No, he won't be because I messaged him before saying, "Geez, Bob Fulton passing away is the worst thing that you could have heard in regards to a Manly vs Parramatta game today." Like, bro, like that's the thing. Like people on the channel, most people understand it. They understand like if you're going to talk shit, like you got to have something to back it up with. And like just saying Manly are bad when you lose them by 16 points is just embarrassing. So fourth tackle here for Manly at the halfway point. Offloads the ball though. Patrick Nan says Tommy went off there. Yeah, he did. He lost his mind. Ruben Garrick here gets the ball inside. Steps inside again. He's away here. Ruben Garrick here gets off Paulo. Ruben Garrick's away. Ruben Garrick's away. Ruben Garrick's away. He's going to kick the ball over here for Cherry Evans. Or for himself. Oh, it's going to hit the post. Oh, that's unlucky. I think that's a knock-on against Garrick. But if that doesn't hit the post, it's a try. If that doesn't hit the post, it's a try. Oh, my goodness me. Alan Davis says Manly's bad and Broncos are bad. Oh, shit. Here we go. So it was a knock on there against Garrick, and Gutherson's going to take the tap here from the 20-metre line. This is like an enjoyably fast game, but Eels are just looking average. Oscar Berg says, oh my God, this is actually ridiculous. Oh no, this is dirt. We're getting into really icy territory right here, guys. We're getting into really, really icy territory here for a fight. A fight is honestly incoming. I honestly think we could see a fight in this game, like an actual punch-on. Because Sama's come in and slammed Sivo there. And you can clearly tell these two teams do not like each other. Oh no. Oscar Berg says, where do you think this rivalry stands in the NRL debate? It's a pretty good rivalry, bro. It's a pretty good rivalry. It is a pretty good, damn well rivalry. Let's not lie here. Electric Pro says, I can handle it, you effort. Now shut up. Brother, you obviously can't if you're crying like that, my dude. Like, you obviously can't if you're crying. And you're saying, shut up, man. Like, dude, bro, just get back into the game. Forget what happened and just get back into talking some normal shit because you're getting humiliated right now. Jimmy Bill says Nathan Brown will be in the fight for sure. Okay, so right hand side. Yeah, Nathan Brown wants to be in the fight. Absolutely. So Junior Paulo here. We'll get out to 25 metres out here. This is literally on very, very rocky, very, very shaky waters here. Bumpy waters. What is the term there? What is the term? I can't think of the term. Gabrielle said, I thought this would be close, but you just never can be accurate with your prediction. Yeah, exactly right. I thought it would be close too. I said Eels by 1, but I did say Manly going to be fine up for Bobby Fulton today. But Eels here, right-hand side. If they score here, it's still technically on. They are playing 13 on 12 right now. Manly do have this man at the bin still. Campbell Gillard came back for the Eels. So here he is. Campbell Gillard with the ball here. 5 metres out, still going here. 5 metres out, still going here. Taken down, 3 metres short, fifth tackle. If they want to get back in this game, they have to score right now. They have to score right now if they want to do this. Reid Marnie kicks it through, and that is the stupidest kick there from Reid Marnie ever. Wow. Arfie says, up the Eels. Dexter Stern says, go Manly, you good thing. Go Manly, you good thing. Get the whip out. Manly looking the goods in this game. First tackle here for Manly. 15 minutes out from their own line. That's a high tackle, but he's on the ground, bro. He's on the ground, bro. Like, he's on the ground, man. Like, that's bullshit. It might be a sin bin here, but that's bullshit in my opinion. He's going to the ground. Oh, man. He's going, like, he's already halfway to the ground there. I get it, but, like, he's hitting his chest there, in my opinion. One boy says, let's go Eels. Not looking the goods here, man. Kobar says, hey, BKR, whoever wins, it's a good game. It's been an okay game. It's been an enjoyable game. I will not lie. Like, it's only 16 points. Manly have won convincingly, but, like, it's been an enjoyable game no matter what, in my opinion. So, at 11 and a half minutes to go here. Electric Pro says, Eels fans, trust me, Eels are going to win. Oh, yeah, we're going to trust you, bro. Oh, no, that's not it's a penalty, but it's not a sin bin. Please don't sin bin me. Yeah, good, it's not. So, 45 metres out here from their own line. It's a good kick there for Manly. Wonga Blake will be on report again. He's on report 2 times in this game. So, right-hand side here. Here come the Eagles. Here come the Eagles, Gabby Bar. First tackle. Can they get something here to put it to a 28-6 lead? That'd be a huge win for Manly if they can win by even more than this. And it's going to be, what's going on here? There's a fight. There is a fight. There's a fight. There's a fight. I told you guys there'll be a fight. I told you there'd be a fight. There's a biff. There's an actual biff. No one's throwing punches though, but there's an actual biff here. There's an actual biff here. Here we go. I told you. It's been coming for a while, man. It's dead set. It's been coming for a while. It's dead set been coming for a while, this. Wowee. Like, Manly, you don't need to be fighting here, lads. You don't need to be fighting here, my dude. Like, you guys are leading and you've won this battle. Like, you've won this battle regardless. Jimmy James is bringing back the biff. Man, like, this is... Nothing's going to happen from this. No one threw any punches. But I don't know what Reid Marnie's doing there getting into a fight because he's going to get slapped up by literally anyone on that field. Gabrielle Cornerfoot says, Biffo, you're getting around a bit of the biff, baby. Getting around a bit of the biff. But guys, what are we on? 68 likes, 2 likes away from 70. Hit that thumbs up button if you have not already. And obviously subscribe if you're new around here. So close to 10k subscribers. I think we'll hit it by next week, to be honest with you. Jimmy Bill says, it seems kind of worth throwing a punch now that you can't get 10 for anything now anyway. Yeah, probably. Oh, penalty going against Manly. So that's going to be a penalty against Manly. I don't know about that. I disagree with that. I just think you move on from that. I just think you literally move on. Both players got into a fight there. They all just got into a bit of a push and shove with each other. Viv Tara, thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate you. But I disagree with that being a penalty here for the Eels. I just think that you move on from that situation. Nothing was wrong. Nothing was wrong. So, I don't understand how this is a penalty to the Eels. I just don't get how this is a penalty for the Eels here. Aiden Passiani says, all Manly have to do is just keep the scoring and keep the ball and they win. Well, they don't even need to keep scoring. They just need to sit back and just relax at this point. With 11 minutes to go, man, they're up by 16 points. If Parramatta score here, they've still got a chance. If Parramatta score here, they've still got a chance because they're 13 on 12 right now. If they score here, it'll be a 10-point game. You know, convert it and it'll be a 10-point game. So, like, there's still a chance for Parramatta if they score here. This is why Manly need to be careful. Like, you don't go away and get in stupid fights. Eels start fights in this situation. You know, Manly shouldn't be starting fights in this situation. Reid Marnie will come from the field here. So, second tackle here for the Eels. Left-hand side they come. It's going to be Arthur 2 Junior Paulo, who gets it to about 15 minutes out here from the Manly line. Meg Campbell says, I just want to see Brown getting a bit of a dust up, to be honest. He annoys me. Be very good. But 10 metres out here for the Eels. Right-hand side they go. Chance here for Parramatta. Campbell Gillard. 7 metres short here. Fourth tackle. Chad says, when does Manly play get on? I think now. He's back on now. So, Nathan Brown gets into Mitchell Moses. Moses gets to the outside here to Opacek still going here. Taken down 3 minutes short. Fourth tackle here. Sorry, fifth tackle here now for Eels. They have to score right now if they want a chance. Marcus Sivo gets the ball back to Mitchell Moses. Moses puts up a last-ditch effort here. Chance here for Parramatta. Knocked back anyway from Manly, and it's going to be Manly's ball. Manly's ball here. Jimmy Scissors says, all right, man, I'm going to go. Have a good one. See you next week. Appreciate you, my dude. Kobe Barnes says, Big Ass Sport. I've been watching your videos all the time. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. So first tackle here for Manly Seagulls. Don't worry, guys. We'll be ready to go again next Thursday night for the Storm and Broncos. But we will do the Wednesday night A-League games as well. There's 2 A-League games on Wednesday. I don't think there's any other games this week during the weekdays, but should be good. My tipping video will come out on Tuesday in the NRL. So third tackle here for Manly. So hit that notification bell if you haven't already as well, because you get a notification when we upload that tipping video on Tuesday. Seeker Destroy says, goodbye, Para fans. No finals for you. Well, finals. They'll get finals. Michael Moran, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate you. They'll get finals, Parramatta. They'll still be top 4, top 5, but top 4. But they're going to lose this game, which is their second game. They're still second place, my dude. Like, or third place now, maybe. I think Storm might go above them. I'm not too sure. Depends on their... Oh, it's a 40-20 here for Manly. Oh, it sits up perfectly for the Eels, though. Luckily enough for them. Cubby Buzz, I don't like you swearing, sorry, in some videos. When am I swearing? What, it's by saying shit? Or bullshit? I don't swear, my dude. Well, I don't swear in the videos anyway. So left-hand side of Parramatta, they need to score literally 3 converted tries right now. They need to score 3 converted tries right now. They've got 8 minutes. They need to score a try right damn well now. Second choice, make grand final. Yeah, there you go. Jude, Barahona, thank you very much for subscribing. So Eels here with the ball. Big weekend in rugby league we've had this week, guys. Hope you have enjoyed, though. Obviously, we have done every single game here this week. So look, Papali'i lost the ball. It's gone backwards, though. No, it's gone forward. It's gone forward. Jimmy Jones says that this loss could do them some good. Who, Eels? I think this does more for Manly's confidence than it does for the Eels. I think it does more for Manly's confidence than it does for the Eels. It's going to be a challenge here. I actually think this goes back here from Papali'i. I think he loses it, but he hits it back before it goes forward. I think he drops this and hits it back. I'm pretty certain that... Oh, yeah, so it hits the knee. It goes back, though, in my opinion. But okay, I think that's one, boys, for subscribing. Appreciate you. That's going to be an unsuccessful challenge. I disagree that I think he lost it from the knee, but I don't think it's connecting with the knee when he loses it. So I disagree with that. But in the same sense, captain challenge unsuccessful, and Manly will get the ball here for the knock on. Seat and Destroy says no point Dragons are going to lose to Tigers next week, sadly. Probably, I don't know, that's a weird game. Jeez, that's a strange game. Moronic Douchebag says, I like any team playing against Parramatta, even Manly. Sport Dragon says Manly want it more. Of course they do. They're playing for Bobby Fulton today. They're playing for, to push into that top 4 conversation. See, like, who have the Eels played here? They beat the Raiders, they beat the Broncos, they beat the Bulldogs, they beat the Warriors, they beat the Roosters, and they shouldn't have beat the Roosters. Like, who have they played in that last 5 run? So that's going to be a penalty here against Parramatta. Manly will get the ball here in attacker position. They can make this a 28-6 ball game here. They could score again here. Katuku says the top 5 teams have become the top 2 teams this round. Yes. You're spot on there, Katuku. You're spot on there. Titans have gotten into the top 3 conversation. Second Destroyer says the Eels lost the Dragons. They did. Shocking. He's gone for 10 minutes. Oh, my God. Parramatta have a man in the bin for the rest of the game. Wonga Blake, you've been terrible in this game, and you are pretty average in general, to be honest with you. Michael Moran says the slippery Eels won't slip out of this one. They'll be slipping, all right. They'll be slipping. They'll be slipping down the table into third. I think Storm do go into second. I could be right. But he's going to be gone for a few weeks too, Wonga Blake. That's a bad tackle there. That's a sin bin there and still out. Melbourne are in second. Yes. So the Eels will be slipping. You're wrong there, Michael Moran. The Eels are definitely slipping. They're just not slipping to the win. They are slipping down the table. Leo Noy says, I can't wait till your next stream. Appreciate you, dude. We stream literally all the time here. Like I said, the next stream, like the next actual stream will be A-League on Wednesday night, but the next Rugby League stream is next Thursday for the Storm and Broncos. And gee whiz, we'll be bringing that Broncos poster right on down here. So Manly with the ball here. 25 metres out here from the Eels line. First tackle for Manly. Jake Trebojevic gets past the 20 here. Leo Noyes, that's right. Storm Van says, there goes the Parramatta winning streak. Came to the end. Exactly right. So right-hand side here, Manly. They've got the whatever Eels. They beat them 2 times last year. Don't care about that forward pass bullshit. Cool. I believe Manly beat them 2 times last year. So left-hand side, Lecture Pro says, what's wrong? Brother, what's wrong with the Eels? I thought you said they were coming back. I thought you were guaranteeing me that the Eels were going to win this game. Well, what happened? So 5th tackle here for Manly. They're 5 metres out. 4th tackle here for Manly. 5 metres out. Trebojevic! Oh, he doesn't score. He didn't score. So close. So 5th tackle here for Manly. They're going to be 10 metres out. Trebojevic on a good little run here. Good little run here with the tries, but unfortunately he couldn't get it in this one. Electroploid, please don't spam, bro. Just put like 1 or 2 comments, man. You don't have to put like 100 different comments. So 5th tackle here for Manly. They're 13 metres out here over the top here. Chance for Manly to score again. Sivo will catch the ball. Nice catch. Nice catch by Sivo. Second Destroyer says, well, let's say Eels are not going to win their grand final for another year. I just don't think that the Eels... This is what I keep saying to you guys, but no one believed me until now. Like, no one listened to me. They're just like, oh, Parramatta, they're good, man. They're good. It's like, wait. Just wait and see. This team is this team. This is this team. This is the Eels. This is the Parramatta Eels. Leon Noy says, do you think Eels will score again? No, mate. Eels have got a man in the bin for the rest of the game and 4 tackle on their own 30-metre line. That's not a good look. Ruth says, poor for Eels. Yeah, the Eels are looking and Jimmy Bill says, yeah, it really shits me when you swear too. You, buddy, you shush your mouth when you're talking to me. 3 likes away from 80, though, guys. 3 likes away from 80. Smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Ram Mergy says, hey, hello, mate. Good win for your boys today. But Eels will kick this ball down deep here. But it's going to go straight to Manly. Oscar Berg says, do you think AJ Brimson should get the Queensland #1 jersey over Ponga? It depends on how well Ponga plays when he comes back. I don't know when Ponga's back. Ponga's out injured right now, obviously. So Pappenhausen won't be selected for State of Origin Game 1, by the way, guys. Because he's out for the next 3 to 4 weeks. So he won't be playing Origin 1, maybe not Origin 2. Which is a shock. So I wonder who that brings in there for the number 14 role then. Hamish Inglis says, yo, hello, Hamish Inglis. How you doing, mate? So Manly with the ball at the halfway point, right-hand side they come. It's going to be Morgan Harper, steps on the inside, steps on the outside, taken down 45 metres out. Second Destroyer says, just saying I never thought Para were going to win grand final as well. I never predict them for, I never predict a win for grand final. Yeah, man. They always struggle. Ricky L says, hey, bro, nice to see you again. Good on you, man. 4 tackle here for Manly. Inside the attacking 40 here. Good run. 35 metres out. Can Manly put one more over the line? Can Manly get one more over the line here? Right-hand side they go. Cherry Evans is going to boot this one to the side, and that's going to go over the sideline. Oh, wait. What's going on? Bro, he didn't play it. Sivo, what are you doing, bro? Sivo, what were you doing there, bro? I don't know what happened there. He didn't play at that, so that would have been just over the sideline. Jennifer, my bike says, go the Eagles, getting around the Seagulls. Bob James says, Morgan Harper is a mouldy run. Jeremy, there you go. Legit, bro. You're going to get timed out, bro, for spamming. Bro, like, what do you not understand about this? Patrick Nance said, I've always agreed with you about power, but I don't say anything as people will blow up at me. Well, no, you just, who cares about what people say, man? So Eels are going to have the ball here. 4 tackle. Who cares what people say, bro? So 4th tackle here for the Eels. They're 20 minutes out here from their own line. They are really struggling here, the Eels. Like, really, really, really struggling. Oh, set a restart. Bullshit, they're getting a restart there. 2 likes away from 80, guys. Come on, 2 likes away from 80. And also subscribe if you're new around here. Ethan's not here. Says, are you making a tipping video this week? Yeah, man, I'll put it out on Tuesday. My name is Jeff, said poor Eels. Really? Are they poor? Eels here, left-hand side, inside the attacking half. Oppercheck's away here. Chance here for a try, actually. No, he's looking for something. Still going here. 35 minutes out here. Now it's the Eels' right-hand side. It's going to be Sean Lane. He's got Ferguson down the wing. Ferguson's going to back himself in here. Ferguson's going to back himself. Garrick. Unbelievable defense there from Garrick. 3rd tackle here for Manly, for the Eels. 20 minutes out here. And back it goes. And it's going to be out to Moses. Moses here on the 20-metre line gets it to Gutherson. Gutherson here is going to run through. He's going to kick it through on 3rd tackle because Gutherson's, that's your king. This is your king. Jimmy Bill says Manly looking like the 3rd best side at the moment. Like, the Rabbitohs have lost big margins to the Panthers and Storm and still beaten everybody else relatively. So, no, I'm saying the Rabbitohs are still 3rd best. I would say Manly have proven enough in this game to put them above Eels. But, like, Rabbitohs are still 3rd for me, man. Like, look, they lost to the Panthers and Storm big. But they're still there, and they're still a very damn well good attacking team. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's relax. Let's relax on that. But Manly are definitely making a name for themselves. They are still, mind you, 4 and 6 points behind the teams that we're talking about here. Oh, here we go. Chance here. Manly, 5th tackle. Hamish Inglis says Manly become a chance in the finals. Manly are a good team. So 5th tackle here. Manly will boot this ball down right-hand side, and it's going to sit right there for Micah Sivo. Leo Noyes says, think Roosters will make top 4. Absolutely not. Roosters? They're lucky, man. Bloody top 6 this, right? Will James says, do you think the Eagles will play finals football? Mate, they're 6th place. Absolutely. They definitely play finals football. Unless Tommy Trbojevic gets injured. Ticket Destroy says, does this mean Manly go over Dragons to 6th? Manly were above the Dragons anyway, I believe, weren't they? Oh, no, their foreign games wasn't good. Yeah, of course, this goes above the Dragons. But the Dragons, they're not going to be in the 8 in like 2-3 weeks' time. Maybe 2 weeks' time. So 4th tackle here for the Eels. So this game doesn't really affect the Dragons too much here. So 4th tackle here, right-hand side they go. It's going to be Arthur with the ball. He gets it to Sean Lane. Kutuka says you can never tip the Warriors. Yeah, exactly right. Just like the Eels. You don't really like tipping the Eels. Eels and Warriors are very similar in that regard. So Isaiah Papali'i gets the offload away to Sivo. Sivo gets the ball back inside here to Mitchell Moses. Moses here taking down 20 metres out. My name is Jeff said stopping Manly with Turbo with them. Best fullback right now. Has been best fullback for a while. And that's going to be Manly ball here. Jeez, Manly, it's just too good here, man. Victor Marshall says, thanks for the streams. Go the Warriors. Yeah, I know we lost to both these teams. But no, it's all right, man. You know, the Warriors gave it a crack, but they just couldn't get home in the end. They gave it away too early in the game. They were down 24-0 and just couldn't get back into it from there. But, like, yeah, the Warriors, they're not the greatest. But, look, I don't think anyone outside the top 2 really right now can say they're going to win the comp. Or I think this season's kind of just a formality at this point to get to that grand final between the Panthers and the Storm. Jordan Cadigan says, the commentators on TV said that Manly have a chance at premiership after today. They do. I wouldn't say no to him. Garrick here with the ball. Garrick here with steps around Ferguson. Oh, this is a try here for Manly to finish it off. This finishes it off. Oh, no. It's Tommy T as well. Tommy Trbojevic keeps his game streak alive. Tommy Trbojevic will keep his try streak alive and he'll score a try on the siren here to make it a 26-6 killing, walloping of the Parramatta Eels. Try time for Tommy Trbojevic. He keeps his streak alive. He keeps the streak alive. Wowee. Sam Chamberlain says, I reckon Bulldogs will win this year 100%. What, win a game? I don't know about that. Jamie Robinson says, Cronk just said Manly's been scintillating and all the raps go to Deds. They have been fantastic. Manly deserve the credit they're getting right now. Garrick, left-hand side. Just unbelievable. Trbojevic to finish it up, and his try-scoring streak will continue. But, geez, Tommy T puts it over the line. He smiles because he knows how good this win is. This is a very good win here for the Manly Seagulls, and this finally proves them as a genuine team. It finally proves them as a genuine team. Bob James says, Turbo, anytime try scorer is free money. You're lucky, mate. On the 80th minute, he got it. Oh, you're lucky. On the 80th minute, he did get it. But look, that was a great play from Garrick. Like, don't give all the credit there to Trbojevic. You got to give all the credit there for Garrick. Rupert Garrick was fantastic. Tommy Trbojevic is dead set, just ridiculous at this point. Sick and Destroy says Bulldogs fan. Even though we lost 10 games and got 1 win, I think we still got that final advantage. Yeah, fair enough, mate. But it is 26-60 with the kick to come to Manly. Can they kick it from the sideline to really put the boot into Parramatta? But by the way, guys, do not forget, subscribe if you are new around here. We are, buddy, absolutely smashing it on the subscriber front. So I do really appreciate you. And you have a chance of winning a brand new NRL jersey and a poster of your choice once we hit 10K. And I can finally get a haircut at 10K too. I really want to get a haircut. So it's the siren's gone. We're just waiting for Ruben Garrick to take this kick right now. Just seeing if Ruben Garrick can take the kick and slot this one right on through. Oh, gee whiz. I can't see anything right now. My KO is just frozen. My KO is frozen. Oh, okay, my whole computer's just gone. It's frozen. I can't do anything right now. I can't see anything. I don't know if he's going to get the kick. I'm going to have to look at my own stream. I'm going to have to look at my own stream on my phone to see if he gets this kick. I'm going to have to see on my own stream if he gets the kick here. So, okay, no, I can see it now. So, Ruben Garrick from the left-hand side. I'm not even going to look at the comments. Does he get the kick? I'm going to back him in. I'm going to back Ruben Garrick in for the kick here. I'm going to back Ruben Garrick in for the kick here. From the left-hand side, he will go and... Oh, he's got it too. He's actually got it too. Bingo. So, final score here, 28-6 to the Manly Seagulls. And wow, that is just a ridiculously good score there for Manly. And they will be very happy with that one. Thank you very much, Zane Wood, for subscribing. Manly now go into the top 6. They're 4 points behind the Rabbitohs, I believe. They're close to the Roosters, though, on 14 points. Let's go have a look at the ladder, actually. So, Penrith on top, obviously, with 280 points differential with 22 points. They're 4 points clear of Melbourne on 18 points and Parramatta on 18 points as well. But Melbourne's points differential is 234 plus and Eels is 152 plus. South Sydney are in 4th place right now with 27 points differential and 16 points. Roosters on 14, 119 points differential. St. George Illawarra on -3, but they're going to go to 7th right now. And Manly will obviously get a, 22-point win, so they'll be on +5 points differential into 6th right now with 12 points. And then obviously you get your mighty Gold Coast Titans in number 8. Get around the Titans. We stay in the 8. So that's all I'm going to read out because that is all that matters. Get around the Titans there. Next week, guys, obviously the first game of the weekend is the Broncos and Storm on Thursday night. That should be a pretty hefty win there for St. George. For the Storm. I can't believe that Friday night's game is the Tigers versus St. George. That's ridiculous. That's actually a stupid Friday night game there. But guys, I'm going to jump off for now. Huge weekend. Appreciate you guys as per usual. Like I said, subscribe, thumbs up if you haven't already. But I'm going to jump off for now, and I will see you on Tuesday for the tipping video. And on Wednesday, we'll be obviously doing those A-League streams. But alright, guys, appreciate you, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Don't forget, this team is in the top 8, baby. Oh, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. See ya.